this Nini.
Oh, sorry, I get your point. I get your point. Sorry on that. I get your point. Yes, it's true. Back in the day, women were a bit stingier. That is true. There were definitely a lot. There were a lot more virgins, not because the opportunity wasn't there. It was just because that was the culture then. Because your time ukishika ball, boss. Because I remember the one thing chicks used to fear was getting a kushika ball. Pregnant. Because even that time, even when you wanted to do abortions, it was that gangster style, mahanga. And you go back street ile vizuri watu wakutoe mpaka fallopian tube. Hizo ndio ilikuwa kitambo. So it was
but actually that is what now I was telling you, because we even now the chicks who are having sex then would be rotated. We used to have
no. Yes, the bicycles.
Most guys were not virgins. It was the chicks who were
boss. But boss, you guy, me kumbuka, even the village bicycles used to look down on the wimps, boss. Wimps now used to get punani. The village bicycles were being ridden by the alphas of the hood, boss. Maybe kawimp kamoja kataibiwa kaju maybe kakona kakitu hivi ama she is a bit cute anaweza ibiwa, but most of the time I remember the chicks that used to circulate in the circles, they just used to deal with us, you know. Hiyo kumkienda out, if you are going to do things, if you are going to trips to Manga Hills or whatever, they just used to deal with you. But we knew they were the bicycles. But there were these wimps. You see, like, the problem is that those of us who are very loud and commanding, we think that's everyone. The thing is, that's the minority by far. But because we also so much in our heads up here, we don't see anyone else. But me, I know for sure these other guys are there because I've seen them. I've seen their pathetic asses. Umekatia dem hivi, umeenda kununua soda, kamekuja kusalimia hivi, anakuona anahepa. Like, I've seen these guys. So it's like most of us. Yeah.
You see, on the wimps, in fact, I'd say, because the way there was so much peer pressure, I'd say the wimps were very few. Because in that, there was a Makmende, of course. There was that Makmende. And then the majority were all these loud people following Makmende. Bro, even in high school, we used to influence each other to go for a chile. Bro, we would all fuck one chick. So meaning we would all fuck one chick. It didn't matter. Bro, I'd wait for my buddy to finish, then I go there. Then once I'm done, my buddy comes to
mulifanya kombi fire mingi.
Hey, bro, that was just the high school life.
Kombi.
So now you imagine, you look at that number, you'll find like 10 guys have slept with one chick. So the number of virgins is more on the girls than on the guys. So we, the guys, started having sex early, bro. What do you mean? Most of us were raped by our moches.
Mi kitu najua, like, for I believe for back in the day, not even during, I think my time and before, you could say that. But after us guys, after like the year 2000, there's nothing you're telling me. After the year 2000, everything changed.
Bro, everyone
before
2000, everyone is having sex early. It's not only the chicks, bro.
No, but Kituja notice Mzeya. Not every of course, because there was more rich people could get each other, people were traveling, blah blah. But the number of women that have now exponentially sleeping around more increased a lot more than guys. In fact, even these days, the reason I'd like you to go to a comment section of us Liquid, and you read the comments of the men there and tell me if those men are getting any action. Just read what they are writing there, boss. There's no way those guys are getting any action. These are desperate guys. Huyu dem anaitwaje? There's this fat chick, what a big belly. Sijui ikatoka, she had been hiding the belly. She had been tying it. Then one time, some Nigerian released some nudes. You remember? I can't remember what her name is. Then
This
she's a Luo.
She's a Aho, yeah.
What's her name?
International
Yeah,
law.
she's a yes. What's her name? She's still around. I see her, but after that, like her branding went down, Sana, because the way they tie this stomach inside and what, and the clothes she cut the ass. Kumbe maze, this chick had a beer gut under all that shit. Wakati ilitoka hivi, value yake hata kwa media reduce juu. People once they see in a bo. But on the same woman, wenda kwa comment section yake uone boss. What a queen, what a lovely Nubian queen. Oh my God, boss. Those guys, there's no man who has access to Punani that does that shit, boss. No man, especially where other men are. You are competing with thousands of men for the attention of one woman. Who does that?
Bro, but Albo, that's a lie, bro. When a man you might have access to pussy, but you are horny. And that time you're even horny for that disgusting thing you're seeing there. Because we want to act like we have these standards as men, but when we are horny, we have no fucking standards, bro. When we are horny, we have no... It doesn't matter whether you have access to pussy or not.
No, it's...
When you're horny,
as far as I'm concerned...
that is there.
Okay, wacha tu mi niseme basi mimi. Mimi eti I'm not eti handsome. I've not been rich most of my life, but I used to get pussy. The reason I used to get pussy was just I'm smooth. I can crack a joke. I can make them laugh. At the time, okay, I'm being an athletic, but it's not even close to what I was. Like I was a specimen. And then when I crack even, and then of course you have to go spend 1 or 2K somewhere. But that was it. And I would get pussy. I'm a kalanch. I used to do some romantic things to get the punani until I got to the point where I didn't need to do it. Mimi vitu nilikuwa nafanyia madem kwa hizi streets boss. Hauwezi ninyima kuma. Na ninyima kwa nini? Ile vitu nimekufanyia, unawezi ninyima kuma boss. Nikwambie kitu nilifanyia dem. Wacha nikwambie kitu nilifanyia dem. Let me just explain to you this. If there's a woman in here, I can tell you, if you'll deny me punani after I've done that. Boss, nimekuchukua mtaani, si ndio? Nimekuchukua salon, upigwe nini na upigwe massage na mapedicure na nini. Hiyo mpaka around 12. 12 naenda na kuchukua light lunch. Light lunch tunatoka tunaingia movie hivi kidogo, kuongea. Kutoka hapo tunaenda tunakunywa kawaini kidogo na kuchukua nyumbani una change nini tunakuchukua out jioni, si ndio? After sile, by the time I'm taking you for that jioni part, will come without your ngotha. That has happened 100% of the times I've tried it. In fact, I used to do it like clockwork because it worked all the time. Nashika Buddha.
And the problem, Albo, you think you are the only one.
No, come on. That's only stupid boys. That's stupid boys who think like that.
Hiyo ni script ya watu wengi by the way. Hiyo ni script ya most of us.
Lakini wacha nikuulize, who said, Steve, unafikiria nani amesema I thought I was the only one? Who said that? I was just doing it for me to get pussy. I was just doing it for me to get punani. I don't care about any other person. Mimi nilikuwa nataka tu kubasta nati na uma. That was it. So I did what I needed to do. But I was overpaying at the time because hatukuwa tumeshika rada. I was overpaying seriously for that pussy. Hey.
Imagine you are puny like that and you are getting pussy. So at the end of the day, you can't go at it. Right now getting pussy has nothing to do with you being, either loud or anything, bro.
You pay.
Right now, pussy is just there. Do you have money? You go pay for that pussy, get it. Even those people you see in the comment section, it's not that they haven't gotten pussy. They have. It's just that they are horny, bro. We are just horny. We are a horny bunch.
It's true, but I also think, you see, getting pussy, say, once in 6 months, once in 8, that's not getting pussy. That's just you getting lucky every now and then.
What do you mean that's not getting pussy? Bro, that's getting pussy. Maybe you just need it in 3 months. You don't need it every day. And then maybe also your time is not on your side that you. Bro, I have a buddy. I have a buddy. I won't call his name because I know atadini hapa. The guy was telling me, and bro, I know how that guy loves pussy, bro. But now he told me he hasn't had pussy since Jan, and he's like, it's because of my schedule. And when I'm done with my schedule, I have a lot of things to do. That when I consider that pussy, it's a waste of time.
Can I tell you something?
You can't say he's not getting pussy. He can get it when he wants it, but it's not a problem for him.
Yes, I understand. Actually, like the way your guy is saying, sometimes that's me. Sometimes I can go 4 months. It's like, I've not fucked in 4 months. It happens. Like when you have, especially the time, like when I'm on a project, like the last thing I want around me is punani. Like when I'm doing something that I know this can make me, I'd never have. In fact, even I'm on set, 100%. From the time I started, I've never slept with one actress that has worked for me. Not one. And they always wonder, because the MO for guys out here is the producers to use their positions to fuck. But for me, I use that position to make money so that I can have independent pussy out there, not shit where I'm eating. Unaelewa?
Mm.
There was something I was saying.
No, I was just telling you on that party, and you were saying that these guys who now compliment that ugly fat stomach, these people that you're not getting pussy, bro. No, bro. That's why we always have post-nut clarity, bro. When you are horny, it doesn't matter whether you get pussy or not. When you are horny, you'll fuck. You'll fuck a pig.
I've seen guys capture chickens and goats.
Bana.
But I'm saying, I know it's an overpowering feeling, but yeah, lakini hiyo kitu pia, I understand it. I know. Remember, I've spoken about it. That overpowering urge to fuck and do whatever. And like we know it. The thing is this though. See it in lazima, like because it took me a bit of time, but that pre-nut clarity is an important superpower. You kujua tu like, I'm horny, but this thing, apana. You see, I've done that so many times, like in the last 10 years, that it became like I realized, ni njaa. Like you see, kuna ile njaa that ina cover. It requires a level of ushatu. Also, I think you must have had enough experience. I think
it's all about being productive. For as long as you're productive, then you can deal with that urge. The problem is,
actually,
most of us are not productive, bro. So you enter social media before you know there's a chile there twerking, and you want that.
Diesel.
At the airport. Go ahead, Mkenya. Go ahead, Mkenya.
No, Diesel, unajua nini? One thing is the feminine energy. It slows somebody. The feminine energy slows you down. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes when I have a chile over here, kitu ya kwanza ni whatever I was doing, kidogo like I'm going to slow down as much as yes I can work on the bed na nini, but your feminine energy. No, listen. No, man. Listen. I'm telling you that feminine energy. It calls for it brings that kind of if I sink into it, I start enjoying it. The moment I start enjoying it, this is what comes in. First of all, I closed up that laptop. So whatever thing I was working on, then I go, because the feminine energy brings you love to sit there. I have to sit there. Either I'm sucking titties, either I'm touching them and all. And you get, and all, you get in all these. So it's not
bro,
just an idea.
That is a lie. The feminine energy doesn't bring you down. You see, the moment the feminine
it slows. It affects productivity. You get?
The moment it does, then you are the problem. You are not strong enough to have feminine energy around you. There are people who can have feminine energy around them and still work. They still get productive because they are mature enough to relate with that feminine energy. So the feminine energy doesn't bring anyone anything or anyone slows anyone down. It is you are the problem. That's why I was asking you, if that's true in Kenya, what you said, then you must be really slow. And if there's anyone who's met you, bro, you have too much energy, bro. You can't even see, you can't settle down. Umekaa hapa umeamka. You know, you can't settle down. And yet you're all over women, bro. So how hasn't it slowed you down? Mister?
No, this is how it's going to slow me down. You get? And I mean,
Oh, it's
I've seen
going
it.
to, but it hasn't yet.
Okay, it like sometimes it slows my productivity once in a while. You get? It slows my productivity once in a while because when I'm having a chile, I look at the days that I'm having a chile around. It's not like she'll even be all over me and all. No, but there is a way that day goes to waste. Kidogo. You get? But I notice like for ladies they operate a little bit different because Achille will be here. She will do all her stuff. You get? She will do all her stuff and I don't know for some reason, but for me, as long as Achille is here, man, it goes south.
I hear you in Kenya, and that's what I'm telling you. The problem is you. It's not the Chile. You see, in fact, I feel women are more disciplined than men, bro. When a woman is productive, that time that woman won't even want to deal with a man. She'll just stick to whatever she's doing. These women can go a year plus without sex, just doing their thing. But for a man, bro, we can't. That's a lie. As in, the horniness will always just be there, just knocking. So instead of running away from it, why don't you just learn how to interact with it? If you know it slows you down, anytime you're productive, don't involve yourself with women. Now you teach yourself that discipline.
Lakini Dizo, do you know that is not a logical problem? Because it's an urge. For instance, assuming you're working at home or working from home and you're doing this SEO stuff, or you're creating content, and within your vicinity you have your crush hata amekuja weekend. Tell me, how strong can you be?
Did she come alone? Did she like just decide, hey, you know what, boom, let me go see this crush, this guy that I'm a crush to? You called her there. You called her in a zone that you're supposed to be productive. So you are the problem. And you, when you were calling her, what were you calling her? What were you calling her for? Of course, you were calling her because you wanted to fuck her.
Of course.
So why don't you understand the assignment? Why don't you understand the assignment?
You cannot keep her away, man, all the time. You need this thing, you know.
So you are the problem. So you are the problem. It's not that the woman. It's not the feminine energy. It is a you.
No,
problem.
I'm not the problem. It's not a me problem. It is the urge in me. So how is that me?
So
we need to separate issues. We need to separate issues.
Let's remove it. Let's remove it and
the only way you remove this urge is through her.
Okay, now Dizo, before we fight too much, before we fight too much on it,
anaenda Monday asubuhi na mvua, you know.
Before we fight it too much, let's hear from Shori for BNBs. Let's hear from Monica. Monica, you there?
Yeah. How are you guys?
Yeah, I'm good. No, we come now some new energy. Oh, what's up? Hey, Jonathan Diek must have been really good.
Wait first. Had I DM'd you about getting me an Airbnb in Mtwapa?
No.
I'm with someone else. Oh, but you're talking about I need an Airbnb.
But this one is the right one, Diesel. For BNBs anywhere, is the right one. She saves my ass when I'm stuck in places not going to find your sharati.
Kikombi.
No, sorry for
No,
BNBs.
the person who triggered my wanting to come here is Diesel when Diesel said women don't like sex as much as men, and we can go for
Liar,
a
he
year.
doesn't know.
No. Wait.
Hey,
First
Diesel,
of all,
who are
I
these
did say that.
women?
I said women are more disciplined when it comes to sex. When they are productive, a woman might actually stay away from dick.
Oh yeah. When we're
That's
productive and
when you're
all that.
productive. That's what I said. I didn't say women don't love sex. I mean,
But
But
hiyo
a
ni
year,
kila mtu.
Diesel, a year.
uongo. Si ndio hii unasikia watu hapa hivi when they're productive they call their crushes. How is
Okay.
that? Si ndio huyu amesema hapa.
Nani amesema?
Steven. Crush
Still,
wake ametulia ako job, anafanya ana create content and then from nowhere the crush magically appears. So I was asking him, you call that crush or not?
sasa hiyo ni discipline, umekubali. Ya watu.
Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Where Diesel, imagine Saul when he was going to Damascus and then suddenly anapata mwangaza. How can you prepare for that, man?
Damascus mwangaza. These ones you're relating all these things to pussy. Mwangaza, umeita hadi mwangaza. You see how
Ameita
deep
pussy
driven you are?
mwangaza. Imagine ameita pussy mwangaza.
Bro, you are the problem. You. Na tukisema you, si ati sasa you, like as in, you know.
You guys are mad.
Anyway, Shori, are you done?
Yeah, Mel was just here to correct that. You see that our discipline doesn't apply like yours. Ours is just because your mind is occupied by something else, but it won't last that long. Give it like 2-3 months, and when it comes back, inakujanga ni kama it's paid for. So we end up like fucking up the 3 months of discipline. So
But how is it fucking up? Why don't you see it as rewarding yourself after 3 months?
because you make bad decisions. Honiness is not a good thing most of the time.
Well, because you haven't accepted it. You know it. You let it control you. Now, if you know, hey, I'm going to be productive and I'm going to be done with this thing after 3 months. I'm giving myself discipline for 3 months. And after these 3 months, ni kama nimetoka jela.
If you do it that way, it will never work.
You will never get pussy after 3 months.
No, you won't. What happens is the woman is not aware that you're staying that way for 3 months. It's something that comes like it's 3 months down the line, and you're like, oh, it's been 3 months. But if you are aware, you want to do something about it.
So this is what I'm saying now. Why don't you merge them? Why don't you make yourself aware? Like, hey, I can actually go 3 months.
Because that's what the devil starts telling you. Don't go for 3 months.
So again, you are another problem. You. So meaning you can bring it low. You can lower it. You can say, okay, 1 month, maybe 3 months. I'm stretching it. 1 month. You start by that. I'm going to be productive, and I'm aware that when I'm productive right now, I don't want pussy. 1 month. I don't want dick. Then after that 1 month, you've already in fact planned for someone. You marinate a nigga like Mkenya here, man. You're on his case. Someone you know that can come perform. And if he doesn't, you actually also have maybe a number 2 who will come finish that last nut for you. So after the month, you get it the way you want it. Because you are aware, so you're not making any bad decision. Here you're doing something aware. You're like, I'm understanding the assignment.
I don't know how your news work, but ours is a bit different. You see, when you're aware that you're keeping yourself for a certain period of time, you won't reach the end. It will keep nagging you because you're aware. You see, when you do something you don't know you're doing, it won't nag you.
So your discipline is unconscious.
Yeah, it's unconscious. You just don't know you're doing it until the end, and then you're looking back and you're like, oh, it's been 6 months. Oh my God. And then immediately you start being aware. Guess what? It comes with the 6 months awaiting period. It comes full force.
Please, you ladies need to be notifying
Friend,
us the moment you are aware you've gone for so long.
Diesel,
Notify niggas, bro, because now
Diesel,
that's the hunger we want. Eh?
Diesel. She's saying something. I think it's very nuanced because most people don't. It's. I don't think it's something that people can achieve easily, just purely based on biology. I think because even for me, it's when I got, say, at about my mid-30s, that's when I could turn down sex and not really lose sleep over it. And I didn't really say to you, I'm going to stay 6 months, 4 months, 3 months without sex. It just happened because I was doing things. Even like on the daily, when you meet a hot woman, it's like, hey, what's up? But it's not even because sometimes when you see a hot woman, that's the first thing you think about. Strange thing is, when you're in that position, even that woman doesn't incite the reaction. I want to fuck now. Now I need. Then you spend the next 2 hours thinking about it. It's just not there. So I don't know how to explain it. Maybe for me, I can say it's age. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just had enough because pia nimekuwa nimefanya usherati mingi. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a combination of both. I don't know. But she has a point, and it's a bit more nuanced than most people can appreciate what it is, because you don't really think about it. That Mr. Dinyana, you see this to women who come on social media, I'm on my secondary virginity. There's no such thing. But she's
Maybe
intentionally
secondary
trying
virginity is getting one dick. Is getting one dick. She's now dating, so she's on her secondary virginity.
Not multiple.
but also I think I'm trying to accept Tato's mic. I'm trying to accept Tato's mic. This it's not working. But also I think the problem right now is also the that availability, because sometimes I could be very disciplined, very 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 disciplined, but now
Mkenya wewe, see it, you could be very disciplined. You are out looking for it. Where is it? Nataka
let me tell you, Kenya, in fact,
Kenya is in the worst position.
Let me tell you, this guy we're with him now, rooftop, we are having gin. So I'm talking to Kenya now. It reached a point and I'm realizing, you know what, maybe we've entered some autopilot mode. So the conversation is done. Bro, on autopilot, Mkenya just told me, hey, you know what, I'm coming. Because I told him, let's go back to the house. Hey, I had to give me a few minutes, I'm coming. Bro, when he's coming back, he already has a number of 2 chiles that he has already invited for a house party. He hasn't even told me. So now we are going with him. We are at the lift, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, as in how? Bro, you are drunk. So, yani, your reflex when you're drunk is pussy.
No, Mkenya, mimi ile kitu imesumbua. You see, Mkenya, there is nothing like discipline. Mkenya right now is in the worst possible position. He's a young guy who's making chums, who's unattached. There is nothing out here.
And has a house.
Nakwambia, unattached, has a house. Utakuja at least inanuka vizuri, ainuki mbolea. The basics of good life are already in place. Any girl right now under 24 utaita hapo. I would like to get fucked in here. It's not too bad.
Bro, it's just for them, in fact, so long as it's clean. you can close the door. That lady is comfortable. And there you're seeing in Kenya, there is smooth with chiles on the TL here. At a discipline. What is discipline?
No, I'm telling you. No, I'm giving an example where I was very disciplined. So I mean, I was like, today I'm not really going out, but now there is this guy from Costo. Like he's usually in the TL. So this guy has always been like, yo, Kenya, what's up? Let's link up and all. So I told him, okay, fine. Where are we going? Let's link up at Mint. So like this is me in my best behavior, and I'm like, leo jameni siteki. Because like, whatever I was intending to do the following day and all. So this guy called Sammy. We go with Sammy to the club. So when we get to the club, we just there catching up. Like the conversation is, those conversations and all. Then while I'm there are Chileans that are sitting across us. And all of a sudden, they sent one of the Chilean. She sent somebody. She sends the other Chilean. Then this Chilean comes to me like, yo, my friend wants to talk to you. Nikashindwa sasa huyu mbona anaharibu. She has insisted she really wants to talk to you and all. But me, I had to tell her to join us on our table. So you see these are there. Mimi
You
that
mean-
day, I had no intention.
You had to
You
you had to tell her to
Bro, I looked at the Chile who is calling me and I was like, "Hey, jaman, hii nitakata." Like, I mean,
Dizo.
mimi ni
Dizo.
kiumbe dhaifu
Dizo.
jamani,
That's
kiumbe
when
dhaifu.
discipline left the chat.
Dizo bu, wacha nikwambie kitu Dizo. Najua. Wacha nikwambie kitu moja. Mimi nimesikia Mkenya akisema ati tumeenda okay ni sawa. Tuenda outing na yeye, tunaendanga outing tukisema hatuna plans za kuteka. So this one day mimi na Mkenya tumesema hii. Acha tuingie hapa loft tupige 1 2 3 tukienda mtaa. Sasa ile masaa tulikuwa tunatoka klabu. Mimi naangalia nyuma naona Mkenya ameshikwa mashati ameinuliwa juu. Shangaa rada ni gani tena? Si bro, tulisema hatuteki, kumbe jamaa imeendea demo wa msee bana. Unajua vile nikakonde man, ilibidi tu nikimbie niambie ule kijana wacho upuzi bana. Tumeingia tu club hatuteki leo. Jamaa huko nyuma ameshikwa mashati anaambiwa bro. Alafu alikuwa na deal na maniga fulani hapo wa UK bana. Jana kidogo apigwe mawe kidogo glasses hata zipigwe zipasuliwe juu ya mdema hapo painting.
Dizo hii hata uwezi ni blame. Like, you know what? Kina nani? Kina go to Akoko, they are planning an exit na nini. So mimi nikopo nimenotice a certain goddamn like yo kako fiti. Like bro, like she's killing designer. I have to talk to this one. So I was like, okay. Fine. So me I go there, start having a conversation. Tunaanza kupiga story. So when we started having a conversation, kumbe the other guys there, those UK boys na nini. So they come, wanakuja na surround. Which ile anawaambia no, you guys relax. We having a conversation with nini. Hey, you know the way the Kilimani Chiles usually nini dress for the club. Bro, there is no way unaweza kataa tu kuongelesha hiyo mali. So now uchali ameleta commotion. This other chali over here ameleta sasa uchali na ni kazini yao actually. Hakuwa dem hata kuwa ni dem yao, like ni kuzo yao. Una get? Because she was like these are my cousins.
Bro, ulikuwa upigwe kama si nini. Kama mimi sio mimi kuintervene hiyo siku bro. Ungeenda
wapi. But all in all, like I mean I think that Chilena I think is one of my best buddies. Like that Chile was, so she's one of my best buddies.
Ashakuwa best buddy tena.
Anafieka bana, acha kusema buddies hapa. Buddies saa ngapi bana? My guy.
No, hapo mna overthink, but these are lie. If chain was still a thing, wallahi I would have thrown that under your chain chini ya maji, and no one has to know about this because actually is good.
Hizo nayo ukiona hiyo Chile man. Huo mdem ni sema hata ni 9 out of 10 man. I think hata niko na Chile alikuwa painting.
That Chile is a 9. That Chile is a 9.
So in Kenya, what you're saying is your discipline is based on unavailability. Your availability ikikuwa tu hivi, your discipline is nothing.
Inaharibu kidogo.
Still Mkenya sidhani hapa kuna story ya availability vile Dizo anasema. Unajua Dizo Mkenya ni yule mzee unamwambia leo bro, leo tuingie tupige 2 3 tukam na mama. Ukishasikia amekwambia wewe jua tu ile tumempeleka club ni. Wezi ambia tu mtu akuja na mama wake pengine ako willing kukama alafu anaanza kuchapia bro. hata tu mimi nitokee peke yangu. Ushajua tu ile kinapeleka ule boys ile.
Dizo
I don't
unajua
think
kitu
I have raised this in
Do you
Kenya,
know
and I
that?
don't think it's
Ngoja. Do you know
advisable
that?
aiende na mama mahali.
Do you know that? Do you
Ati
know that Dizo umse ashinda kunitafutia mdem kwa klabu na dem anamwambia ati akuja amwambia anataka kuona my chest. Unadhani hiyo ni vako gani Dizo man? Na ni club saa 9 ya asubuhi. Wewe imagine, man, Kenya umenipitisha mambo mingi man.
Dizo tulipatana tu na bad chiles that day. You get to at Formula 1 uko gateway. Na uko gateway. We at Formula 1 na uko gateway. Then now nikitu almost 3. You get. So kuna some chile, there were 2 of them walikuwa wanakunywa huko mbele, like wanakunywa huko mbele karibu na DJ. Basa mimi kina Got na Samadha babe tulikuwa tumechukua table huko nyuma kabisa ya Formula 1. Mwenye ameenda Formula 1, you know the way it has been set up, right? So how madam, one of the chile comes start talking to me, then huyu mwingine ananiambia ambia best yako anataka kuona chest yake sai. Those chicks were mad. Those chicks were mad. They were that mad. You know, I'm like, mimi kaambia tu God, hiyo ni aje? Udem anataka kuona chest yako sai. Mimi niliona wamechukuana wakaenda huko kwa kona.
Acha bana, acha Dizo no zi. Bro hiyo na unajua ni akili. Hakuna kuchukuana tulichukuana man. Nilidojo chile vibaya sana. Hakuna kuchukuana tulichukuana. Gizi story kwa nini my God.
But Dizo you see sometime hata vitu zingine unajua Dizo, acha nikwambie it's so hard kusema no to a dem. Kusema no kwa dem ni ngumu man. Okay, hapa kwa online wasa wanaweza sema they can do it for the sake of ile kumaintain nini, but dem akisha kwambia tu anataka bro.
So there's no discipline. So there's no discipline. Tuache kudanganya kusema ati discipline. There's no discipline.
Sidhani na iko. Unajua the thing ni ati ilibidi tutoroke au mademu wawili tuende kujifungia kwa gari. Yaani kisha umaana design mbaya sana. Hawa sema ametukwamilia. Ilibidi tukimbia tukajifungia kwa gari. Tuko kwa gari ndani tunaona watu wanatuangalia hapo nje, sisi tumetulia ndani ya gari ba. Sema
mbona mko chipo?
No, this is it. Wacha nikwambie Dizo. No, Dizo, kusikia. Wacha nikwambie.
Kenya niambie Dizo story yako.
Dizo, this chile, now this where it got a little bit so hard for us even to do anything.
Usianze kugeuza hii story na toni nyingine bro. Peana story na ile toni yako. Usianze kugeuza hii story.
No, unajua nini? Dizo, there is what I can subscribe to. Unaget? But sasa hapo tuko klabu, udema ananiambia, do you know me am a dominant? Kitu ya kwanza shaanza kuninyonga. Tuko klabu yo. Bro, anataka kunipea BJ. Na tuko kwa klabu. Hakuna ati twende kwa washroom mama ni. Anataka kunipea BJ. Alafu nikiangalia vile uchile mwingine naye anafanyia nini Got pale kando. I was like, the way these chiles are drunk, this is not something we can really. Hii nayo si game yetu. This is not our level of game.
But Mkenya, you say
yani mtu ananyonya discipline yako immediately.
Shida hapa majamaa Mkenya alienda kuongea na ule chile akapata ni divorce bana. Manze, ile my guy ba.
So dominance tena.
No.
Huyo alikuwa tu huyo hakuna dominance hapo. Hiyo ni mambo ya divorce tu ilikuwa inamsumbua akili. Hapo hakuna dominance. Dominance sangapi? Hiyo ni upuzi ba.
Unajua like in the morning naona this chile calls. Unaona, because like we exchange numbers na nini, and hey, you guys mlitoka aje, because literally tuliave kujificha hao chiles na nini, got into the car, then we drove off tukaishia home. So what happened, the problem is saa asubuhi dem ananipigia. Mimi nilikuwa nafikiria ni ama dem kwa tu, unajua madem wezi guess their age. Mimi nilifikiria ni ama dem a cool kid, ni tu ama dem a cool kid and all. Me I even thought she was in uni and everything. Dem anaanza kuniambia, you know what, ama divorcee ama nini, nafanya kazi hata industrial area, ama manager in one of the steel industries hapa nini, industrial area. I was like, the fuck, mimi kwa nafikiria ni msichana kwa 21 20. Napata ni divorcee
Mkenya. Those are the women you actually attract and you attract to.
Wallahi. Wacha nikutumie this, wacha nitumie Dizo juu niko na picture. Wacha Dizo, I'm going to send it to you.
Najua mlipiga mpaka picha nao najua mlipiga.
Bro, Mkenya, in fact the chick you approached, that chick was she looked lesbian like. Wode mwenye ulienda ukakatia mwenye akakuja bash.
But tu dem alikuwa na kamrachet, alikuwa na kakarachet hivi yo.
So Mkenya, ile time nimekuwa nakupigia simu na kuuliza uko wapi, unaniambia uko sijui the river umetekana kwa Dizo my guy. Tunaishi hivi kweli? Nairobi tunaishi hivi.
No, Dizo sikia. That Chile. Unajua that Chile alikuwa nini? Ule Chile alikuwa na sex appeal. Una get?
That's what I'm saying. You are attracted to those dominant. Hao mademo kukunyonga, then wakikukujia hivyo now you get scared. But those are the ones you are attracted to.
Jamaa niliona ameanza kushukisha trouser kwa nje ya klabu, nikaanza kuona akata miwani ni kama glasses au ninazo tena bana. Ameanza kuniita na shangaa, bro, si wewe ndio uliendea mademo wawili, unaniitia nini tena? Pambana na hali yako my guy bana.
One thing nani ushinda akiniekelea anasemanga mimi ndo niliwaendea, but au madem ndo walitukualikam.
No, wewe ndo mimi najua Kenya ukiwa na mtu kwa klabu ile big unakuanga na kazi ni kuzunguka coach, niangalie hote yangu nisiekeo mte, kazi ni kuzunguka tu ukipigisha macho, unajua wale. Alafu Dizo umseni mjanja anaendanga anaangalia table ya madem wanalewa nini, wanakunywa Gilbis, wanakaa kuwezana, ama si nikirudi hapa 30 minutes hawa atakuwa shashika nikiongelesha, itakuwa na shida. Until Kenya ile siku kitengela ukaenda kwa approach mama anakunya balozi. Si alikuwa kupiga na kichwa kwa chupa. Mama balozi kitengela. Ngoja, mama alikuwa.
Na hiyo goto ni akala. Check I got man, tuko kwa space man. Hata tujasikia paka nini? Paka yo check paka shume ni aje? Paka shume yo, what's up? Some people are enemy of progress here. Yo, paka shume, what's up? No, actually nani sorry for BNBs. There was something ulikuwa unasema, I think it sounded positive. You were saying what?
About me or just saying you? If I find out that you're woman's, it should be made illegal.
Mi hata nikwambia, mimi hata nili notice like every time tukienda out with my babes na nini, of course like okay, msemi mwenye ukuwa naye mwenye saa anaenda naye kama hiyo kwa msem call, she is very chilled out na nini, but shida ni hiyo pia na ukuwa na another wild side, you get, nikimisbehave kidogo ile like you know like ata catch na yeye kwanza akiwa maji like ana catch excess na nini, you get, so akianza kukatch kitu ya kwanza, no, the whole story inabadilika. You'll be like, no, I'm going to sleep at my place na nini. I mean, we are not, una get kwa avoid. So mimi nilia
kuna dia hata ushienda out na mtu wako, tuongee tu kwetu realist, ni kama tu mimi, yani si uenda out tu maboys, yo uko wapi? Mimi hata sidhani kuna dia yenye tushienda out na maboys.
Unajua alafu hata nikwambia kuna kitu mbaya kwenda out na mtu wako, because ukienda out na mtu wako, kitu ya kwanza you have to look out for her. Unagess na vitu tu like yani kwenda out na mtu wako inakuanga tu unnecessary. Nikaa unasikianga ati unaona msee ati mnaenda kama road trip na unaenda na mtu wako, wewe twende huko Nakuru tukapate watu huko, twende nini Kisumu tukapate watu huko, twende Mombasa tukapate watu huko. Acha acha kushinda ukijifungia life sijui umebebana na mtu wako. Hadi kubebana na mtu wako vile like nini, huyo ni polisi umebeba, ni polisi umebeba na unataka kustone.
Ambia tarehe sita tuko Nakuru vibaya sana. Ambia mapema watu wa Nakuru.
By the way, na kuna van, by the way, kuna van. So kama ni niko unataka kwenda tu hiyo sherehe na hiyo van ni free. DJ JR amelipia kila kitu.
Kama utakuwa on period unaweza tu join, lakini kama wewe unanyesha
kama unanyesha tafadhali wewe tu baki Nairobi ukijibamba. These it's very clear, the instructions are very clear here, so usikuja hapo hata kusema
na kama wewe ni marache pia baki Nairobi. Hapa si story na kuvaa racket. Lakini mbona tubebe mzee ananyesha kwenda Nakuru? Unajua ingekuwa ni Nairobi ni summer at least. Lakini imagine kutoka hapa van Nakuru, babe nataka kamaji. Unajua? Lakini unabeba aje mtu ananyesha kutoka hapa Corona? Utakuwa unaambia
lakini wacha kudiscriminate watu bwana.
Sasa kudiscriminate, mimi sina shida. Ukimaliza kunyesha utakuja tu tuongee kama mabeste. Ina shida, mimi cut off juu nanyesha, unaona? Ni ile situation yenye tutakuwa, unaona?
Ratchet.
Dizo ni end of your program. But so
wacha nikwambie wewe kwanza hata ndio utoke tu huku na mwanamke. Wewe ndio utoke tu huku na mwanamke. Buda, yani wewe you're looking for the easy way out. Ratchet, unatafuta wale pia wenye wanaweza jipa real quick. Mbona usijiamini useme mimi hiyo unaenda huko Nakuru, hakuna cha kuimport.
Check unajua nini, take Dizo unajua ni aje kitu kingine ni juu saa tena ni tunaenda kama like kwipe gig saa ya best, una get. So what we are doing is like si ati ni best tu na machali peke yake pia, una get. So because there is a van na may provide na nini, kuna tu ile ku strike a balance tu, una get. Maanisha hata mtu mwenye tunaenda naye tutamtingisha, you get mtu tu maanisha mtu tunaenda naye tutamtingisha.
Unajua Mkenya Dizo anaongea ni kama hata tukikosa kupata machile Nairobi wa kwenda na watu taenda, si ndio? Wewe hatutaenda Nakuru. Tutapata machile Nairobi, si ndio?
Amtadinyana.
Kwa nani amesema? Kwani hizi unajua Dizo utafanya tuanze kuongea vitu hatufai kusema kwa hii space, vitu zi happen kwa class. Unajua? Utafanya tuanze kuongea vitu hatufai kusema.
Hey, you people ran away from the club, went to the car just because this chick wanted to give Mkenya a blowjob. Alafu mnaniambia kuna vitu nyinyi ufanya club kweli.
Ni wale wase ule msee
huyo naye kuna Dizo kuna vitu vingine. Dizo hata nikwambie, mtu kwanza anakunyonga bro. Mtu anakunyonga kwa hizo beam za anakunyonga like what the fuck. Yo.
Alikuwa anasahau Mkenya na kuanga na asthma bana. Ukimnyonga kidogo tunaanza kumpeleka huko.
Dizo I'm not gonna lie to you. Kuna ile level ya unajua nini Dizo, kuna ile level ya you can do nini, basi kuna design msee anaweza kukujia useme let me first go rethink this, and I get ndo nijue shit, do I still want this shit because aligo hard bro, aligo hard.
Dizo anangoja umwambie uliteka baadaye after week hivi, unaona, ngoja umpatie serikali of which uliteka.
Kenya kuteka hiyo ni me what I'm saying is ni ratchet mnaendeaga, si kitu ya kazi. Juu hata wenye huyu aliita Basha hapa, huyu jamaa paka shawaambia tunakuja, we are pre-gaming in the house, after that we are going to 1824.
Hey, nakwambia Dizo, kama unajua Mkenya jamaa ni marineta na pombe. Jamaa anaweza marinate dem na pombe. Ifika huko dem hata anampatia yeye mwenyewe hata bila kumwitisha. Mkenya zile mambo umenionyesha in Nairobi, my guy.
Bro, it's ratchet. Mkenya you go for ratchet, and then if you find a Chile who's not ratchet, be friend zone. I think nimekusoma hivyo so far. Wale wenye mnatasema ratchet una wa friends.
Najua mahali unanirusha. Najua kitu yenye unataka. Najua ni nani unaongelelea. But wewe Dizo, tuachane na hiyo story. Dizo tuachana na hiyo story. Chenye nilikuwa nasema we've all agreed. It's okay, but Dizo, no, let me ask you from your own experience, because like I'm sure ushe club na wife, right?
Yeah, I do remember.
So like mostly mna club tu na wife, like ujipatange tu umeteka tu chini ya maji tu ka.
Sasa unajua funny enough ni ukweli ni sijaiteka. My problem is sijaiteka. My problem ni
wewe unatekwa ama
hata sijaitekwa.
Any like tangu get wife ujaiteka, like umekuwa tu ni yeye na ni yeye.
Not even before get wife. So me I used to
you don't look like your photos.
What do you mean I don't look like my photos?
Yaani tabia yako ambatani na your photos. Unajua Dizo man, uko na zile ndevu za shaka. Dizo, unajua kuna story I've never told you. Unajua like about Shafi Weru. You know, ever take a Chile in Kite, you get. Alafu hiyo hizo ni my bad days. Yaani ukisikia my bad days. then nini, you know, like then nani Shafi akatumia Chile man, akamtumia nini cab bro. Hii ni my bad days, yani during my bad days.
But sidhani Mkenya uko na baya. badi yenye ushaikuwa nayo ni ile ya kuiva yenye ulitekanga mdemu ukaenda kupata kona deki bana. Hiyo ndo badi yako.
hiyo ni mimi hiyo ananiekelea hizo ni stories za nani wallahi nani Gota ameniekelea ni story ya jaba so and ignore it, treat it as rumors. Dizo meche uchile mwenye alikuwa ananinyonga
umze Dizo mzee anafika mtaani ananiambia bro kuja rescue kimeumana. Sasa hiyo ni 3 AM.
Bro, huwezi sikiza Got bana. Hebu acha ni bana Got hata ametutoa kwa show kabisa.
Got anajua hii space ni recorded.
Got amesahau bana.
Hakuna shida iko hapo, kwani wewe una choose kusikia chenye, kwani una give a fuck about ile kitu wao wanasema Kenya. Sio ndio uniambia watu wazikushtue. Kwani ukisikiza ikuwashe, hiyo ni shida yako. Weka kwa mkundu ikikuudhi bana. Kwani mimi niko hapa kukubamba? Mimi siko hapa kukubamba bana. Wewe chukua chenye unasikia kina connection yake, kuna historia bana. Simple as that.
Kuna day fulani by then ikiwa cost nilikuwa nataka kumteka by the way anitomea nini sasa hata kama nimrushie
why you rushing
nini dizo mbona unataka kuleta no haiko happen bana jana no haiko happen achana Got bana hiyo lie
no Mkenya pea Dizo story pea Dizo mimi nitatoa mpaka mad copy hapa nitatumia mpaka Dizo mad copy za message ukiniambia vile aya
Dizo kisikia kitu ilifanyika ni nishaichota like an average chile same temenye ilimchota temenye tulifika kejani dema akaingia bafu then akaanza tu kupuke mimi nikamwachoko akipuke tu mimi nikabaki nikalala so that was like the whole story na like to some chile tu sijui anafanya hapa Nairobi County so like alikuwa tu average sio juu mbona Got anahitaji kwa ati alikuwa ndani sasa dema akiwa mrefu shwari
Dizo Mkenya ukisikia ame accept alikuwa average wewe hebu piga tu hesabu alikuwa anaka wewe ukisikia tu ame accept alikuwa ameteka average
but anyway Mkenya wewe utaruka uruke najua unarukaga batafsiri bro tulibonga hapa ukaniambia standard tuachie manye
but to be honest, I have never met someone who's so accurate with descriptions come Kenya. Kenya would describe someone to you exactly the way they are. Sielewangi venye anakwanga ameshikanisha hiyo.
Mimi nayo huita Mkenya. Mimi huyu nayo huita Mkenya tu fake friend tunajua. Akipata chance ya tini chile anataka na amenimuuliza about me. Mimi najua tu buda atachoma. Huu ni fake friend. Ni bore wangu lakini niko sure akipatana na chile amemuuliza description yangu. Buda atanisomea. Niko sure haezi niachia.
Bro lazima niseme huyu jamani mnaona bwana. Nanifanua manu.
Menikumbusha. Now, me the reason why I didn't chipo was I had so many chicks. Nikiwa campus. So hakuna rev ningeenda yenye singepata demu wangu.
What?
Literally.
Yeah?
Hakuna rev ningeenda yenye singepata demu wangu.
Dizo umesema nini? Hatujakusikia vizuri. Dizo, usikiki. Umesema nini?
Hakuna rev ningeenda yenye sitapata demu wangu huko.
Basi wacha kutita marachet basi.
Ratchet, I had bro, alafu hiyo time si ati kulikuwa na as in the clubs that were hitting zilikuwa few. Si ati every club was hitting. So those few clubs by then we were raving in West. Budo unaingia hapo unapata clubs zote kuna demu wako mahali huko. So I didn't need to chipo. Ni ile tu sasa hiyo night naenda na yule mwenye najua nyege yangu leo inataka nani. So I'd go to that club. Nimuulize kwa wapi naenda.
Huko unapanga ati unapatana na mtu fulani. Nilikuwa mnapatana mbele. Na ukipata amekuja
nilikuwa najua wako.
Ukipata amekuja clubbing na mtu wake wa pili. Ukipata amekuja clubbing na mtu wake wa pili.
Sasa mimi sikuwa naenda kutafutana na hao. Mimi nikiingia club na nipate mmoja kwa hiyo club najitoa. I was raving and mimi nilikuwa naenda clubs nataka nikuwe solo mpaka ile time now I want to leave. Now if I want to leave and I'm horny then now I'll pick a chick mwenye na mprefer for that night, so I'll go to that club na nimchukue tu, hata kama ako hapo na alikuwa na chali yake ama alikuwa mizo. Sasa huko sikuwa naingia details, si tutaongea tu kwa simu, naenda na mpick na tunaenda.
Dizo unajua mimi sasa kitu na avoiding ya kurecycle ni nini? Mimi naonanga hiyo ni kitu huwa na avoid na kurudia shimo. Let me put it in that way. Kitu huwa na avoid na kurudia shimo ni ukianza kurudia shimo, kuna vile inaweza develop nini hiyo attachment. So mimi ukinionanga tu kwa club, jua tu ndachuna tu someone completely new, sijui hata akuwa natoka wapi, ama hii itakuwa purely mpya, like huwa ni mpya ni mpya like consistently, like don't avoid hizo my emotional attachment na nini na guess.
I think
sasa unaona wait.
sawa.
So unaona hata tukianza show Mkenya ndio ilikuwa nasema, you see the system we are in right now is a whole system. So if tunaweza kubali interaction ikuwe mpya, hiyo ndio interaction ina work. Cause ukweli the moment you put an attachment to a pussy, buda, hiyo pussy ikikwambia imeenda out unaboeka. Unaona? So the system is whoring system. Hata madem buda wakijiweka attachment, wajiweke attachment na mtu mwenye anataka kuwaoa. Haya, uwe pia kama nigga ukiweka attachment, jiweke attachment kwa kitu unataka kuoa. Hapo ndio mu understand the assignment. Till then, buda, uwanja ni uwanja bro.
Dizo ukisema hivyo nadhani Kenya mic yake kuna feedback huko Kenya. Dizo ukisema hivyo, hebu think wale mademu wenye huwa tunajichocha kwa attach tuondo tupate pusi. Unaona hapo utakuwa na mademu kwa attach kama 100 na bro.
Sasa ndio tunasema toa your attachment, you go pick a fresh pussy if you can manage that, bro. You know, even if that pussy is rotating in the streets, so long as it's fresh for you that day. Exhaust Nairobi, now start importing. That way hakuna attachment.
Unaanza kuchukua shago sasa.
Buda import hata mali zinatoka. In fact faka unaenda you make sure you have a air hostess hivi, yule business wise, yule unawaambia anytime there's a new air hostess that has come in, let me know.
I think no maana Mkenya ilipata analilia kwa kona, ameitishwa, ameambiwa na demo akoranga amtumie kabla saa hiyo ni 25. Na saa hiyo ni saa 8 usiku Dizo. 2500 tongai kutoka kwa Mkenya. Mkenya lakini maana watu wamekutesa bana. Sio wamekutesa.
Ngoja tusikie Amvida. Amvida ni aje? Achana na hao watu bana. Enemies wametuma kunimaliza kisiasa. Amvida ni aje?
Fiti sana ni aje?
Fiti. Hebu jump in hapa.
Manze na story zenu manze mpaka na kumalizana naye. Juu utaki attach, ukiattach nini, ukikuwa na attachment mob like si wote tunafanya hizi shit kama boys but to some point kuna mtu alikuja akaniambia story, akaniambia ni aje hii attachment manze, it's yani nikaa una pick maswara, unashika nikaa ni maswara, una pick maswara juki drop hivi na upikuku ni maswara.
So Amvida, acha nikuinterject ukiwa hapa. So juu tuseme mse kama sema, acha tuseme mimi maybe ni 20. So nataka kusema juu sitaki maswara, ule mtu nilichuna nikiwa 20 na fani kae na yeye milele juu sitaki swara. Ngoja jaribu.
Sisemi hivyo. Yaani nasema unajua kitu nyona unazoea na kwa habit. Na to some point na kwa habit yaani unafika mali na kwa habit yenye uwezi acha, nikaa inakuwa ni kitu, but ile time ni utakuwa unataka kupick ile unadai, utapata manzi hiyo kitu iko beyond. Hata utakuwa unaacha tu mtu kwa keja juu tu uko na ile taste, na kuacha kitu baadaye ni tricky juu anyway.
Basi Amvida, sidhani audience yako iko hapa kwa speaker panel. I think iko huko chini. Sidhani. Wale watu wako hapa speaker panel.
Watu sidhani wanajali kuhusu maswara. Si basi Mkenya angekuwa na maswara kako.
Huyu angekuwa alikufa na accident kitambo sana.
Wote tungekuwa tushamsahau.
Na hata okay,
But
Amvida, what you are saying,
but anyway, nilifika late sikujua anyway nimepick from hapo mahali penye ulikuwa sema una pick una pick kama umemalizana nayo unashika so si kwa najua
there's some truth to it but that's not the reality. Hatuko kwa society yenye tunajali hizo shit. Unaona, as in lazima to live practically, because tukisema tungekuwa tunajali hizo shit bro, hii Kanairo pekee saizi ingekuwa na majini, it would have been having ghosts siku waki jia venye kanatembea hapa tu Kanairo. No one gives a shit about that. How many married people get out and fuck? You understand?
I get you.
So it's not practical, not in
so
this
anyway
society we are in.
Although pia Dizo this no attachment kind of thing is not a reality for everyone, by the way. You know, maybe that is the norm for Kenya and God. But
you see,
I still believe in dating a small circle first for a while.
Steve ni norm kwa nani na nani man.
Okay.
na inakaa Dizo aligraduate.
No, let me
amesema ana date a small circle, like multiple people in a circle.
And
like Shori, I cannot go to a club and pick somebody and that's it. We are done. No, it doesn't work like that.
Now you see, that one is not sustainable. We are seeing that right now, that kind of interaction is not sustainable. It has nothing to do. You and unasema a small circle. The attachment is not sustainable. We are seeing what it is leading to. Betrayals, tunaona what those betrayals lead to. Watu wanauana. The moment tu mtu amecatch tu hivi, haya sasa ni prison. We are seeing it right now. It's not sustainable. It is chaos. So I'm not saying ati venye your lifestyle ya no attachment ni akina Mkenya. No, if it is working for them, then don't you think then that's the kind of interaction you're supposed to be talking about?
Okay, let's see the cost versus benefits. You know, you compare the two and then see if it's sustainable. Okay. First of all, I think it's not sustainable because at the end of it, you know our bodies are biological and itafika mahali hata we mwenyewe umejichanganya, you are just confused, you know. Maybe you want to settle and you want to start a family, lakini wewe you are not a consistent person with one person, you know. So meaning kazi yako tu itakuwa tu ni kwenda club, kuchipo, kuacha Monday, next weekend umeanza ingine, you know. So for me, I don't find it sustainable. What I find sustainable is this is it.
Dizo. Steve Skia.
Yeah.
No. The point you're making it look like a process, a decision that has to be thought through, ama inakaliwa chini. Bro, me, I'm not gonna lie to you. The moment mi namkanga tu, you know, like I'm just going out. Now I'll ask yo nini, kama tunaenda Dizo ama tunaenda na Goto, be like, yo Dizo, what's up? Are we down? Where are we drinking tonight? And you'll be okay, fine, let's do anywhere. Let's do Milan or wherever place. We just go there. You get, when I'm there, if I just hear chileu nini, just a simple conversation and it's all. It's yani si kitu imekaa chini nikaiplan nikasema these are my intentions tonight. You get, or this is how I planned it. It comes so naturally. That's one thing I wanted to let know. Usifikirie like no, it's kind of a planned thing, kama venye una plan kukaa na mtu mmoja. Unajua kukaa na mtu mmoja is a decision.
What I get it from is Mkenya, it's you have done it severally until it's become a habit. You know, that is now your habit. And you just do it within a blink of an eye. Ndio hii imejipa, and then umesonga nayo, you know. And then there are other people who think about everything they are doing. They have to read the room, anaangalia udem, by the mbona nichukue tu kadem from mwenye hata simjui. And by the way, personally, I find it odd fucking somebody I just met at night. No, I cannot do that. Hata sikujui, and we are just there.
No, I get where Kenya is coming from, with the pouring randomly, because yes, it's true. It doesn't hold any water. It won't turn into drama, because there's no way you come claiming that you're mine or I'm yours or something like that in future. And even if we meet at a club and I have a chick, you have no right to come to the table and say like, yo, nigga, you left me hanging. I'm a stuff guy. You're preventing a lot of drama, because Nairobi ni ndogo. But I also understand where Steve is coming from. But hiyo yako itaniketa kuletea shida in future, given that going on a circle form, yeah, this circle is bound to meet at one point or the other. Nairobi ni ndogo sana, and it will bring you problems. But I wouldn't. But let's be honest, as ladies and gentlemen, the sex you get from an attachment is way better than the one you get from random people.
Sure, that is correct. And then the sex that you get from a meaningful interaction also is more, and it has more benefits, because it's not a must you marry that person, but that person can turn into a resourceful person in future.
No, what I'm wondering is
also the repercussion can be detrimental.
Yeah, no, listen, Steve. I think you put too much emotions on the sex that you have with people. You get, bro, sex is just sex. Forget about there can be work sex, yes, but you're putting too much emotions into it. I know this is where you need to rethink. You get. It's not where you need to rethink, because like I mean, you're trying to say, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Most babes that you're going to meet in the club, they are all in the corporate. They are all in the corporate. The whole conversation of what do you do, where do you work, nini itakuwa tu pale kwa nini, kwa table nini. And whenever I need something, and I just sometimes I look into the circles. You get, just because like we met with someone, we shagged and we are not shagging again, it doesn't mean the professional part of it, the brain part of it, we killed it. You get, I'm going to meet with a lawyer, I'm going to meet with an accountant today and all. And so when we have a conversation, like, who do you think I will call first? Get, I mean, let me give for example. I mean, people that there are people we've never slept with, but we have general interaction, like professional, like interaction. Let me give for example, Shori for BNBs. The kind of interaction that we have, Shori, like right now, the kind of interaction that we have, we've never shagged, or we might have never shagged. But that we even know what
Bro,
was
that is because Shori hasn't given you pussy. It's because she hasn't said yes, but bro, you'd smash her any minute. Stop lying here in professional relationship.
No, what I'm saying is, Skia, I'm saying that doesn't take away our professional sides. You get, because like, surely their business that we've been doing with that for quite some time. Okay, so hiyo ijawai nini when tukikuwa pale tukihave a drink na nini when we are going out for that one night stand, for you unajua Steve, the way you are mistaking it, it's assuming we won't have a conversation where we get to gauge each other professionally. You get, so usifikirie at this can't be also meaningful, it doesn't need breed to something else meaningful. No, hakuna kitu kuwa mbaya now here whereby you develop an attachment with someone and you still want to interact with them professionally. Bro, it doesn't work. Believe you me, I have tried that shit, bro. I have tried that shit. As much as someone, just the moment they get attached to you and you still want to mix the professional side of it, like hiyo interaction inakufanga. But when it's a nightstand, nini, and then now in future you are reaching out to them to talk, to discuss business with them, that is way it can work easier. It can work way smooth than yenye msha develop attachment, but then you fuck up along the way.
In Kenya, by there you are complicating it very, very much. Skiza, the easiest way to keep things straight is to have an interaction without sex. There you will remain focused to what you're doing, if it's corporate or stuff. Lakini the moment, let's say you fucked your friend, man, your interaction is not going to be the same again.
Mkenya, there's
you just
feedback
fucked
from your
me.
end. Steve, wait.
Huh?
Mkenya, there's feedback from your end.
You slept with your friend, and then you come on Monday, you just want to act like nothing happened. No, that is not an ideal situation. And if that happens, it means that the two of you, I don't know how I can put it, but maybe you are of the same kind, you know. But from my interactions, if I want to keep my friend the way, if
To you, even if it happened today in the morning, because I won't care. I won't give it. I won't even care what you feel about it. I wouldn't even care about your feelings or anything. For me, it was what it was, and we continued with life. But what I'm trying to say is there's a difference between that kind of sex, because that kind of sex has nothing attached to it. It's just but at the end of it, if you have the meaningful one, the one that has connection, yeah, that would lead to something. And that now is the one that Mkenya is saying you can't afford to mix it with work.
So in this case, there's that side of the interaction makes sense in Kenya's way, but again, if you want good sex, get attached.
Yeah.
So there's no win-win to it, yeah.
Yep.
But I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. In fact, you can get attached after good sex. So we imagine you had good sex.
But that means you were attached even with the good sex. You see, the problem is for you to have really good maybe interaction sexually, your hormones are reactive and your mind is there 100%. But unfortunately, if it's a one-time thing, your mind is never there 100%. You're just like, yeah, I need to be somewhere else. I need to get done with this real quick. And it was great knowing you.
Let me
but you know,
sorry.
wait. You know, Shori, that one I think is now it's you women. Because for a man, we don't have that. Whether you are attached or not and you are horny, bro, it doesn't matter whether this pussy you are attached to it or not attached to it, you will come. Good sex, by the way, is always on the woman. Good sex is not on the man.
Diesel. So you want to tell me, you guys, what matters is just coming?
Bro, it's just coming. In fact, the only downside to it is maybe now I'm fucking you and you're not wet. Now I'm feeling like I'm wasting my strokes, because I know I'll still come eventually in that dry pussy. So for us, it's just coming. There's no good sex for us. That's just a notion we've been put in our head that, hey, by there I got good sex. No, good sex is for you women. So you women, if you find a nigga who can maintain their strokes for more than 15 minutes, you find that good sex.
Can I ask you, hypothetically speaking, you're with woman A and woman B, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
This is friends with benefit, A and B, right? But you find yourself going more to B than to A. But you're still coming in both situations. What makes you go to one more than the other?
Most probably it will be because one of them is making me comfortable to be vulnerable. That's why I'd be going there. It has nothing to do with the pussy. It's just that whenever I'm with her,
that's what we call
I'm more
intimacy.
vulnerable than the other. Yeah. No, it's
that's
intimacy
what
for you guys.
Intimacy. That's what leads to good sex.
It's intimacy for you guys.
Okay,
It's not for us.
let me invite Dimples here. I mean, a voice that probably from the conservative side. I mean, and also like because like we would really want to have really conversation on the balance side, and also Diesel when I'm speaking, if I'm having a feedback, mute your mic so that I can avoid what's up, Dimples, and also I might try to invite Sultan here because like we really want to really have this conversation from from a very balanced point of view. What I was trying to say is, for me, when I meet, there is something we call a nightstand. You get what happens in a nightstand is we all understand the assignment. This is purely a nightstand. You get for you now going kuanza rudia and all. That's a completely different ball game. Okay. So what I was telling Steve that we can be able to interact with you professionally because we shared a bed together and nini. Like that was the nightstand thing. You get after the nightstand thing. Now how we choose to engage after that, it is purely on how things are going to be. No. Because like if I know I'm not into you that way, you see the problem is most of the men lie. They promise heaven. Most of the men promise relationships and just to get between our legs either the second time or even the first time. But when I'm going out, when I'm going to make out with someone and all, we all understand this is purely and it's strictly a one time thing. You get it's purely like in any attachment. Yeah, I want to make you my girlfriend. The problem is most of the men, because of the way the situation is, they have to lie to get him. That has been the worst part of it. They can't really go straight to the point and say, "This is what I want at this point." No, because like when you say that, you're going to feel like that this woman is going to walk away from you. You get me. There are times like Chiles tell me, "Okay, Mkenya, this can't work for me." And nakula eli yangu polepole. Those are not the L's that wana publicize. No, hizi wana mention is the small wins hapa na pale zenye nini. But other times, like I would tell a Chile, this is me. No, but the Chile will tell me, no, Mkenya. For me, if you have to nini, you have to be in a relationship with me. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not what I was looking for. And it's just that. The problem is most of the men, they lie. They lie just to get in between. And now the problem with that lie, and I noticed, ni unajipata kwa relationship yenye huko unataka kuwa, hiyo ndio huwa kitu inaharibu kila kitu. Na mimi ndo nijipe peace of mind. I decided to be, you know what, me I'll be speaking like how I want my situation, so that when someone is subscribing to that situation, no one is getting us. Like you understand the terms of contract. Mimi niliacha kujificha Diesel. Wajua like kitambo like mtu ulikuwa anajificha because or you have to pretend to like someone because you are thinking nikimwambia hivi hata kubali. You get, so asipokubali si I'm going to lose her. So mimi sinanga hiyo point. I don't even have to worry about that anymore. I be like, okay, I give you my terms, unanipea your terms. If our terms zinaingiliana, sawa. It will never have any problem. You get that is it. That's it.
You understand the assignment.
Yeah, you understand the assignment. Hakuna mtu amekuwa taken advantage of.
I feel Kenya's way is the best because you come with your terms and we agree. Is it going to work or not? If it's not, yeah, it was nice meeting you. Can we be friends? And we walk away. But if you come with the lies and it doesn't work, hapa ndo tunajipatanga tukisolve situations za hizi TL. Ati he lied to me. Nimevunjiwa windscreen. It's because of the lies. If you lie, utapata mse ako na expectations, be it a woman or a guy. But then if you come to say, okay, this is an FWB, good, we go FWB. No, si change mind uko mbele. Because if you change your mind, it won't work still. You come knowing what you're coming to do.
Now, earlier I even agreed to it because hapo ndo mali ilikuwa nikiambia Steven, if whatever him is talking about is not sustainable and we are seeing it because that attachment comes with lies. They might be white lies or the other lies, but there's lies because you don't want to hurt this person.
Lakini pia Diesel I remember saying earlier that Diesel unakatika manze.
Unanisikia sahi?
Sasa umerudi fiti.
Oh,
unajua Diesel unajua Steve wants to be the Mr. Nice guy. Unaget Steve ni ule msee anataka tu kuwa the Mr. Nice guy. You get, no matter like anataka kuwa, you see there, anataka aonekane ako lenient, una get, and now that is why he doesn't realize hapa kwa hii story ya you trying to be nice and still being a ratchet at the end of the day, ina create this other bigger problem, because now actually ataenda kwa Steve akifikia, because Steve amesema hata kama hatutaoana, you get, unasikia venye ameiweka, so inamaanisha you've been exploiting this somebody emotionally. Udema ana-invest everything akifikiria there is something here we are building, unaona, only for Steve to be like he was acting, you get, he was acting for that time, aendelee tu
Steve was just horny and vulnerable, and he wanted good sex, as Shori would put it here. He wanted
actually, listen. I like how you guys are very, very intelligent to spin narrative. There's something, Lizzo, we were talking earlier about what we want exactly, and if we talk frankly, what we want tends to change given the prevailing circumstances and time, that issue of being open-minded and exploring, going there, getting this one is because you still want to spin your plates without getting attached, which is good, but again, that is not sustainable because we are creating more whores and the people we sleep with, we don't want to marry them, so where can we find a solution? Why can't we slow down, and now the whores we make, we take responsibility, or isn't that what we are talking about here, Diesel? Why are we not taking responsibility? And
now,
why are we making it a norm that when we are not if somebody is responsible, oh, now that is a nice guy? You see how we are not being honest in our conversations.
No. You see, you're trying to solve a problem that is not there. You've created a problem, and now you are trying to solve it. You see, for the interaction that we are having, it's a lie interaction of, like emotional interaction. That's, we are seeing it hasn't been sustainable. Because why hasn't it been sustainable? Because we are fucking out here without considering that kind of the interaction that is in our head, the monogamy interaction, the love interaction that is in our head. On the ground here, people are fucking left, right, and center. So now, instead of reducing those holes, because it ain't a problem on the ground, why don't you accept that's who you are? Then now, because that's the interaction that has been sustainable, then now we relate like that. Because we know the moment, in fact, it be a rule in you that, hey, the moment you find yourself attached to someone, then you better take it further. If not, run, leave. Let that be the end of the contract. But we can't say ati now. Wait, Mkenya, we can't say ati sasa ati.
So
we ati the nini that is we are having is wrong, so we solve it. Who said it's wrong? If it was wrong, it wouldn't have been sustainable till now. Can you imagine prostitution being one of the oldest businesses? So that thing is sustainable. You just going there, understanding your assignment. When you live out there, don't drag attachments with you. That is what we are supposed to be accepting.
To what end? To what end, Diesel? To what end?
To where it will be, where we will see it is not sustainable. Then now we have a conversation of what is sustainable. Because you are saying to what end, we are already fucked up as it is right now. So right now we keep on refusing who we are. To what end? Maybe it's time now we start accepting who we really are.
Have you ever been in a situation where you now want this person, you want to pin her down to settle with, but they don't want, hey, yao bado anataka kwenda weekend out, new people. This is now creating another confusion.
No, it's not creating a confusion. You want to force someone into a zone that you are there alone. This woman doesn't want to settle, you want to settle. So you let her go. Why are you insisting with her? So you're the one who's
Another the
bringing
problem
confusion.
after I insist, and the woman will feel pity and she'll agree to it. And then down the line, she's like, fuck this shit. I won't do it anymore. And then he'll be really hurt. And then he'll come back and be like, no offense
Bitter
to
to
you,
women.
Diesel. And will become a Kibe follower. And I will be bitter.
Do you know Diesel outside here?
Wait, Stephen. How was that to offend me?
See, Diesel, you're a Kibe follower. So it's. I was saying that it's not offensive. I hope it's not offensive to you, but that's how I feel. Most people end up there.
No, it's not offensive. But yeah, it's right. You see, and like someone ends up in a very, very bitter state. Something that it wasn't a mutual agreement. They didn't understand the assignment they were getting into. So when it fucks up is when now they come out and realize, fuck that shit. I gave you everything. I took you to school. Yet you saw the red flags. She was actually with you because she needed that opportunity. Any other before you go on? Phantom, you've been here for a minute, man.
Even Edwin. I don't know whether Edwin is still here, man.
Yeah, Edwin is here. Oyugi has been here. Okay. Hey, Edwin. Oh, these people are getting in and then they can't name their mic.
Even our Black Americans, our Black American, our Kirinyaga based Black American, Mr. Jimmy. Acha kwanza aweke accent. Kwanza alikuwa anaweka accent kwanza alafu arudi. Oh, is it Phantom money?
Oh, okay, Phantom, were you going to talk? Come, it was Jimmy. There he goes.
I think maybe Jimmy can go on. Actually, I wanted to remind you for the YouTube thing. Let's get subscribe to that channel.
Oh, hey guys,
Oh,
it's up there. It's on the Jumbotron. Guys, subscribe, man. Yeah. Edwin.
Yes. Hey, kama Diesel.
What's up, man?
Kenya kila mtu mko salama?
Yeah,
I'm good. I've listened to these stories. Mi niko na swali. Naona ni kama when it comes to sex ni kama it's impossible for one person kukuwa tu na just one, yani one partner section. Kama sex ingekuwa free for all, most people wangetaka kukuwa maybe in a relationship na mtu mmoja but fuck a lot of people. Unaona, like these people like kama Will Smith na bibi yake, nilikuwa nasikia walikuwa in open marriage. Kuna so many our Hollywood people wenye wako in open marriage. Can we say that maybe vile dunia iko saa hii, maybe mambo ya open relationship, maybe the reality of this world now, lazima because I find it very hard. This if it's the same also to women, it's very hard for a man to be sexually attracted to one person. You're just sexually attracted to one girl, it's very hard. And I think also peer women is the same thing. kama umeshiko kwa relationship, kuna time mnafika mnaanza kuzoeana mpaka hata au feel tena kuengage. So but tuna find mtu mwingine huko nje more attractive. The same thing also your wife or your girlfriend ana find another person more attractive. So can we say that maybe ikifika kwa sexual relationship, most average people watakuwa na more than one partner. Those who will have just one partner maybe ni people watu wenye wako very disciplined, very very disciplined. But right now kama mtu ashaji condition like like group kama sisi wa Kenya nini, you have sex randomly, uko na huyu uko na yule. The same thing also goes to women, wako na huyu wako na yule. If you mkioana, can you really see within 1 month mtakuwa mmeshaboeka, hata hamtaki tena kukuwa sexual, mtaki kuwa intimate tena. So I think sahi maybe it's high time we start thinking about these open marriages, because I doubt kama generation ya sahi they can really be faithful in a relationship sexually. Wanaweza kuwa committed emotionally to one person maybe, but sexually I doubt.
And that is actually the point I was even saying earlier. Like, as in, says we need to start having a conversation based on the interactions that are there right now. Tuache kusema sijui this generation is degrading, No, it's not. We need to adapt to the way it goes on. Before now, the guys who are not in marriages keep on entering into the same shit that is not sustainable. Hizo ndo interaction tunafaa kuongea saizi. If we want to go on with marriages based on the interactions on ground, what are the roles of these marriages? What are they for? Turudile design ya Kimasai, because it's easy. Ukifika mahali upate mkuki imewekwa, unajipa shughuli. Na saizi tunaweka instead ya mkuki, ukifika mahali umepata gari imepakiwa ama umepata tu kiatu hapo nje ya mlango, jipe shughuli. Pia wewe enda kaeke mkuki nje ya mlango ya mtu.
So nikuulize Dizo, are you trying to tell me like sisi hatuja understand the assignment, like tume focus sana na ile ownership ya like unafilini ka imali inafaa kuwa yako but hiyo ijakuwa hivyo at all. Yani sisi tunaishia lie, una get ile design ya unajidanganya.
Tuliambiwa ukipenda mtu, if you love someone you can't cheat on them. Then basi hatujakuwa tukipendana hii system yetu. The entire world, then we haven't been loving each other because cases of unfaithfulness zimekuwa rampant. So ni sisi hatutaki ku understand assignment. We don't want to accept you can't own anyone. Right now is just relate with someone based on a need basis. If I want pussy, I know where I can go get pussy. If I want someone I'm doing business with, I know where I can get that person. If I want someone to get me a kid, bro, I know where I can get a surrogate. So venye pia Edwin amesema, emotionally you can decide and maybe tie yourself to someone. But huku physically, venye watu wanafuata mahitaji hapa nje.
Acha kwanza ni invite our nani, our senior, our New York bad boy, Jimmy Tunyaga based American. Kwanza yake accent kidogo.
Unamfaala buda.
Aiza niaje hiyo bro.
Mimi nakubaliana na Kenya Dizo amesema sasa. Hii history ya assignment, kukubali assignment yenye umepewa, but bado nafikiria I think marriage bado ni necessary hata kama generation yenye tuko imekataa. marriage bado ni necessary ukiangalia venye wase wenye hawajaoana na wako na watoi life yenye wana lead ina cause distraction kwa society at a whole, ikuwa ni Kenya majuu anyway kwenye huko. So at some point marriage ni necessary, so inafaa kuwa more of unaangalia inaweza jikuwa successful kwako as a guy. Ukienda kuoana unaangalia like how is it gonna work for at the end kwa kwako na kwa familia yako, ama kenye unataka kuachieve wewe mwenyewe. Wasi wengi waangalia hivyo, wasi wengi wanaangalia kama vile Dizo wanasema sahihi. Wasi wengi wanaangalia as long as napata kuma nikilala leo mimi niko tu sawa. Na the reason wasi wanaangalia hivyo ni juu for a long time Mkenya uko miaka ngapi sasa?
Gonga story bro. Gonga story.
Example. Uko miaka ngapi sasa?
Niko 40 bro.
Uko 40, okay. So chiki saka sio venye uko 40. Unaweza pata kuna msemo mwenye anaenda kugonga 40 mode mwenye umepata hajakuwa enough kwa maisha yake. Azina hajapata experience enough mode mwenye yeye alikuwa anataka kupata for a long time, tangu akiwa 20 high school mpaka akiwa 40. So mse akienda kuoana itakuwa more of a necessity for him akioana, na mtu kwa akioana itaenda vibaya juu anaoana juu akuwa anataka, but juu anapata kile anataka itabidi aoane. But inafaa kuwa wewe at some extent ushajielewa in terms of udem, unajua anakuja kwa nyumba yako mbona. Juu kama mimi siwezi kubali dem mnono akuja kwa nyumba yangu kukaa. Hiyo ni ndachoka nikiangalia dem kama huyo. Unaget, so kuna at some extent kuna vitu kama hizo unafika point fulani you look at them and unaelewa like okay, nimefika hii point, this is what I want, and nataka dem kama huyu, nataka dem kama huyu apate mtoi wangu, na akipata mtoi wangu ni sawa nikimuona from day to day to some extent. Na hivyo ndio marriage work. Juu kitambo marriage ilikuwa na work, ilikuwa more of unaenda unachagua bibi yako, lakini sasa hii bibi ndio anachagua bwana yake. Haiwezi fine, ndio maana zinaenda vibaya most of the time. But yeah, ilikuwa point yangu.
Okay. Jimmy, I think I get from what point I can somehow relate when you unaweka vitu, but wow, wacha tusikie TJ Oryx niaje TJ, ama TJ uliitisha mic kuja kuonyesha shori for BNBs, uko na new shades, uko na new aviators. Sijui kama ushaona hizi, unakuwa na aviators zingine kali mpaka unazivaa tu for no reason tu, yani lazima utembee watu wako ati Dizo. Unakumbuka them days when someone has these like crazy Ray-Bans, yani anazivaa tu anywhere.
Buda, hizo ni za kuvaa anywhere. Uzuri wao unaweza ona nazo hadi kwa giza.
Naona cheki.
Unajua kwanza saa hizi most of the kama personally I don't wear stanners for the sun per se. Ni saa zingine nimetoka kuiva. Sasa macho zangu ziko sleepy. Alafu unajua pia ukiiva mtu anaweza tell. So I'd wear shades full time.
Dizo ni time gani yenye ukwangi umeiva, but that's personal. Wacha tusikie 3 IGD. Hey, this nigga has been here for a minute here. What's up? Idea guy, Diddy.
What's up? How you doing?
I'm good. What's up?
I'm good. Okay, listening to you guys, like I've laughed a lot, man. But I think the problem is it's on both genders because okay, one night stands. You need to realize that one night stands, having sex like just like that, and having sex in marriage is totally different. One night stands is just banging, and then it's done. Most of the times in one night stands, you're intoxicated, so you actually don't feel energies and the connection when you're having sex with someone. It's just let me pray that I make her nut, because let's be honest, guys, and even women can say this for a fact. 80% of women fake their orgasms to boost our egos, and that's the problem as well, because if you keep on boosting guys' egos, showing them like, yeah, you made me come but you faked your orgasm, that guy will never come back. But I want to challenge you. Tell that guy he was ass in sex, and I can promise you that guy will be coming back to you to prove himself. That's number one. Number two, I feel like in sex, in marriage, people are just lazy. Like you come back home from work as a man, you want to have sex with your wife. You just do one position. She hasn't come, you came. It's not fun. I mean, foreplay is not even there anymore. I feel like that's the problem. People don't want to spice up their relationship. I mean, try do role play. Let her be the teacher, you be the student. You be the priest, she's the nun. Shit like that. It will make everything way better. You want to, because for a guy, you look forward, be like, oh shit, what's my girl gonna be today? Or for a girl, what's my guy gonna be today? Like how we gonna. But people are just fucking lazy, so it's not gonna work. You're not gonna quote unquote love your woman, or she's not gonna love your man. Everything is gonna get boring. So I feel like that's the problem, because I feel like guys can get emotionally attached to women, and it's just not because of pussy. It's the whole experience, and even girls the same way, because girls get attached way easy if you're good at it. If you show emotion. But yeah, I feel like that's my point. I don't know about you guys, but if I'm wrong, tell me.
Me, first of all, that part of orgasm, the biggest problem was we being told about women having to go get orgasms. That was the biggest problem. So now you're going there with a plan to make this woman orgasm. Now she has to pretend so as to boost your ego. Can you imagine if you didn't need to know that, bro? You're just going to have sex.
Yeah.
Even the other party comes knowing that I'm just going to have sex. Now, whatever makes you come, go do that. So it's not no one's responsibility, because for a nigga, bro, for us, it hasn't been a responsibility for that. Now the woman seeing it as a burden to make us come. Bro, just a warm, wet pussy is enough to slide in 1-2 times and you're done. 1-2 times. You don't even
bro, that's
stay.
why you go. But that's why you go out. That's why you go out and fuck around in whorehouses. Ask yourself why there are no men whorehouses. Why isn't there? Okay, it's not fair for us guys we can go to a brothel, but there are no brothel for women. You get me? It's just, I feel like it's just fucking dumb, bro. Put in effort, bro. It seems like you're lazy, Diesel. Come on, my bro. You're one person I
Bro, what
respect.
is again? Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Who said me fucking is not an effort? I'm going there to put my effort, but you orgasming is not my responsibility. The way
What do you mean?
me orgasming is not your responsibility. Yeah. Bro, I'm not putting it on you.
Bro.
Trust me, I've come there understanding the assignment. I've come there like I'm sharp on it. Like you know what? I am going to come. I came here because I want to come. Now, if I come quickly, I won't enjoy the thrusting. Right?
So for you just to come.
If I'm, bro, for me
just
is to come. Now, if it doesn't matter how long I take, bro, I can decide if I'm into it, if I'm too horny, I can decide now to hold my nut. Yeah, if I'm too horny, I can decide to how long I want to hold my nut. But if I'm not, bro, if I'm just there, maybe the chick is horny, she's the one who wants dick, and I'm there
Yeah.
as a dildo. Now I understand that assignment as a dildo. I am
Okay.
here to destroy
Wait.
you.
Let me ask you.
But it is up to you to come. Don't waste my energy here, and then you want to
Wait. It's
pretend.
up to her to come. What if you're not?
Yeah.
What if you're not stroking right? Listen. Sex, like having sex with someone. It's not just about you, bro. And you need to know that. Like, it's not about you. It's about both of you. You understand me? Okay. It seems so selfish that your point is just to, let me just go hit it, come, and it's wraps for me. Like me, I'm good. Whatever she feels, she feels. Whatever. That's why I said I blame women as well for faking their orgasms. Tell the nigga it's trash. Dizo, if a woman tells you you were ass in sex, I swear to one God, you'll go back to that woman. And that's a fact.
Hell
That's a
no,
fact, bro. You'll have to
let
prove
me tell
yourself.
you,
Nah.
no. Let me tell you, I'll be like, she's out of my league.
Really?
Yeah, that woman is out of my
come
league.
on,
Because
bro.
now, what you're trying to say is, now you have to keep on chasing just because she told you, hey, you are trash. Bro, you are trash.
You don't chase.
You'll be chasing. Let's give an example. Let's say you found a certain chick to be trash in bed.
Yeah.
Bro, will you be going back there?
But if she tries proving herself, if she comes to the next day, she calls me, I'll be like, and she's like, yo, let's do it again. And then she comes with a sexy ass teacher dress or some shit like that, and she's, like she's changed, because like you can learn. I feel like people don't want to learn. That's why I'm telling you, people are just lazy.
What do you mean don't? No. Let me tell you. Someone who has some potential of learning, you won't call them trash. Bro, let me tell you, there's a time you'll have sex with someone and you'll be like, this one has some potential, in learning on how to take this dick. Then there's a time you'll just find someone and you're like, this one can't be taught. This one, she's already there. So now that one will be trash for you. So you telling her, you expecting her to, at one point, learn. That now is giving
not
this
learn.
person too
You can
much
even,
burden.
bro, you can even teach her, bro. You
now,
can even
why
teach her.
why go through all that shit? Why don't you just meet with someone? It makes sense and it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, I'm not here to teach you. No one taught me.
So you're just here to nut and dip.
Bro, I'm here. Imagine if both of us
Dizo try to accept Mike. Dizo try to accept Mike Yatato. I've tried all means possible. I mean, I've even tried putting a VPN to South Africa, and he still can't accept it. Yeah. And also, Dizo, you know what I wanted to tell this guy? The problem with right now is I don't even have to make someone to struggle to make someone to role play. I mean, if I need someone to be a lawyer, I'm going to call a lawyer. I'm going to call a lawyer for that. If I need a nurse, I'm literally going to call a nurse. Me, I'm not even struggling. Leo kama ni accountant, mi nampigia tu an accountant apeleke hiyo niache you down.
No, but you need to realize a man is as faithful as his options, and guys don't have options. If you don't have money, you don't have options to fuck. So you'll have to just settle for less. You'll have to go to a whorehouse and pay for sex. You need to know that. So you can't get that lawyer if you're broke, Pia. It's not that easy. It's not that easy to be like, yo, let me call an accountant and she's gonna fuck me with her numbers and stuff like that. It's not that easy, bro.
Bro, it was not supposed to be easy. You are saying we are lazy. Now Mkenya is giving you a hard option, then you're saying it's not that easy. We are not looking for easy. We are looking for what is making sense.
Okay.
And by the way, before Mkenya interrupt, I was to finish telling you, if both of us think that way, let's say now me as a guy says, me, I'm here to nut. The same thing the Chile says. Like, I'm not, let me see if he will make me nut. No, let her come with that mentality. I'm also here to nut. Let both of us understand the assignment. Bro, I've fucked Chiles who come immediately, you slide in. Immediately, she's started. She's on it.
But that's because of low body count, bro.
Bro, it doesn't matter, man.
Even the science is different now. You need the science. Don't trace the MIT because what's the assumption? But these are I know you get,
but I feel like I feel like laziness is the problem. That was just my whole point. People
Which
don't
laziness? No, bro. Let me tell you. If you find yourself fucking a chick, bro, to prove to this chick you're good at it, then you are the dildo there, bro. You're
No,
going
no.
out of your way. That is not even natural, bro. You're going out of your way.
Yeah,
Sex
because I
can
want
be
to.
good even without anything. Sex can just be good. But now when you go out of your way, bro, you now are a certified dildo.
I wouldn't say that. It's because I want to actually enjoy it, and I want my partner to enjoy it. You know, like I feel like it's a two-way traffic, bro. But you sound a bit
Bro,
not in
it's
a bad
very
way, like
natural.
to just
It
care
is very
about yourself.
natural.
That's why it's funny.
No.
Uh,
I want also her to care about herself, so that when we meet, it's two people who've met
wait.
mutually for
So it's two
nicking.
selfish people fucking. It's like, yeah,
Yes,
this is
it
gonna
is
make me come,
mutual.
and
It
wait.
is
So wait.
mutual.
This is gonna make me come, and then I'm gonna make him come. It's not like that. It's like, yeah, I'll pray he makes me come, but I know for a fact he's gonna come. How the fuck is that fair,
No.
bro? How
It is, I
how is
know
that
for a
fair,
fact.
bro?
No. I know for a fact I'm going to come. She also needs to come with that mentality. I know for a fact I am going to come. Don't give anyone your responsibility, bro. Let's all come with the mentality ready, set in the head. I know for
Okay.
a fact I'm going to come. You also come with that same mentality. Then now we are meeting two selfish people with one common goal. To come. Bro, we are gonna fuck like the entire weekend, bro. Because we just wanna come.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, let someone else speak.
Before we come to you, Edwin, Don Kaka.
Hey, what's up, guys? So, I just wanted to ask, do you believe in soul ties? And also, the other thing that I wanted to ask, to say is that about orgasms, I don't know whether it's because some ladies believe it's they have that guy who can do it well, but as for me, there's a guy who told me, "Hey, bro, can you try this?" And that was cocaine sex, whereby you just put that coke inside that CD and then just a little bit on the tip of it. Then that chick, all of a sudden, when you just hit it, I don't know whether the effect in the cocaine sex, because you don't even last. You come even, I don't know, you feel like even your bone marrow is out. You just come quite fast and it's quite crazy. So whoever has ever tried it, cocaine sex, that shit is insane. The bitch will just drip like a waterfall.
Bro, you need Jesus, bro. God damn, you need Jesus.
First of all, on the soul ties, bro, I don't know. I don't know about it. I know there was a minute I really believed in that shit, but again, I feel now life as a journey. If we go now deep onto it, if life as a journey, you know, it's something that changes every day. So you need to be adapting with every change. Now that's what life is. So you'll be having soul ties depending on the level of the journey you are in. Once you're done with that level, that soul tie is over. You can't
But
have a
don't you think?
permanent.
But don't you think that there's that Chile, obviously, you had that thing and you felt, okay, I'm here. Then all of a sudden, Nachana. Then after a few months or years, you remember that Chile again. You just want to smash her. There's nothing too much, quite close. You just want to smash her. So I don't know whether that's what
Bro,
you call the soul tie.
you people just connected sexually.
Dizo, can I comment on that?
There's nothing there as soul ties, bro. That's just, you people just connected sexually from the word go. You both of you understood your assignments. So the sex between the two of you is just good. Because past the sex, then if you realize you people can't relate.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so where's the soul tie there?
Okay, for me, I always have, okay, I don't have that much soul ties because once I get a chick, I may see this is the chick that I want, and all of a sudden, after you spend like a whole month, damn, I'm done with her. I get bored. I don't even want to see her. So later on, after a few months, you feel like, okay, I just want to get her again. Don't know whether it's
bro, you are horny. There's no soul there. It's just horniness. It's called horniness. There's no soul tie. And then what you've said, the cocaine sex, definitely, bro, it will be crazy. Because in fact, it's not only cocaine. Who's that? It's you, Don Kaka, who has a feedback. Any euphoric substance you inject and then go interact in sex, bro, that's dopamine on dopamine. So it will be
but it's very, you don't nothing starting it. You just put it on the tip of the CD. Yeah.
But you know, for the chile, it goes to her nerves, bro, the most sensitive part in her pussy. The moment you put cocaine there, it goes immediately. In fact, it will hit her immediately. And by this, cocaine sex is very awesome. It's only that now you might come out with blisters here and there, but it's very nice, very nice. But it's just anything euphoric, even alcohol sex, bro, even weed sex.
There is nothing I enjoy kama kupeana whiskey dick, but let's be like, yo, why do you always have it here on the side? Oh, just on the side of the bed.
Na sasa hizo isikuwe ni wewe umelewa, is the pussy ndio ilewe. Your sex in a making sense mbaya sana. It's like now they just let go.
You know, there was a day we were having a conversation and someone is like, you see all this wokeness that is happening right now. Oh, Kenya, how do you have sex with someone who is drunk? And I'm like, what the fuck, man? We are tipsy. We are tipsy. What to this wokeness you're bringing to me online? You know, this is rape. I'm like, yo, fuck you, man. Fuck you.
But yeah.
Mimi nileta hiyo story hapo hivi nikambo mimi nini. Wewe umesema.
Story gani? Cocaine sex?
Na venye Mkenya amesema aliambiwa he was alikuwa nini? Alikuwa misogynist and all that shit. This is time I brought that shit up on a space out here, and I was told I was a misogynist in terms of kuongelesha dem, unaangalia dem, unaona dem ako rada, wachukua dem, mkanyage, and then that's it. Kambo, yo, why? I was like, what do you mean why? I was on it, she was on it, it happened, nikamkanyage, it happened, really happened. Yeah. Vile tu Mkenya amesema sahi. Hii woke shit saa zingine inafanyanga hata huwezi ongea story yote juu ukiongea kitu if comes apati hiyo action time fulani utambua like wewe ni mwizi basically, wewe ni kama mwizi ataka unapata in a legit type of way juka watika diesel, right? The way when you unaongea like you speak like a guy who's been in the game for a minute, right?
Yeah.
You've been in the game. I mean, you were married and you cheated na bado kabaki kwa marriage yako. So kumaanisha demu yako leo na hakuna place nyingine anaweza enda. Ataenda.
Well, I'd say pia unajua there's that part of I've been bro, like as in just a woman's person since campus. So there's that part deep down she knows about me.
But hiyo ndo asema watiki hiyo ukipelekea hiyo story yako ndizo venye huko ukipelekea wasi wengine more regular people. Unajua kile anasema, si ndio? Mtaani ukipelekea wasi wengine mtaani wataona like kenye unafanya ufai kuwa unafanya hivyo.
Yeah, in fact that's hiyo ni kitu ndio tumekuwa tukisema, like as in the real interaction on ground is not what we talk about. Unaona kama wewe sasa hiyo yako yenye unafanya it happens,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you don't want to talk about it because it has been given a name, and
Yeah,
it is a very
exactly.
bad name, but it
Yeah.
is something that is happening. You go kwa ground, you realize, hey, these chicks don't need to be seduced for shit.
Yeah, that's the thing,
Bro, it's how much.
Bro, I go there and then it's
How
like,
much?
hey, do you want to go home? Yeah. Okay. Get in the car. And home.
You
Man,
guys go
And
fuck.
also the reality kwa ground ni different sana mpaka Dizo, I had a Chile asking me like, yo, we do it like she was suggesting we do it in the bathroom. You know what I told her? No, I mean I have a nice balcony view, so are you down? And she's like, yeah. I mean like hakuna shit bro, hakuna shit. I mean, like
Bro,
mimi
just
naona watu
ask.
wakiongea on this Chile was like this Chile is bro, this Chile was willing for for like bathroom and washroom, and I'm like, upper means it's all messed up. There is nothing like I'm not doing that shit, man. Mimi say me him to you get. Let's do this. I have a very nice balcony view. Let's go there. And it was almost to form for that hapo.
Unafanya
Get
ikuwe
from
romantic hapa hivi. Acha romance, bro. I have a balcony view, bro. What the?
No. This is what I'm saying is like this Chile anakuanga down for it anywhere you get. Me too, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Forget about it. Kuna mahali. Wacha kushinda ukijisumbua. Wacha twende. You know.
Bro, I'm telling
No,
you,
that's when I was in Mombasa.
it's crazy. Like, ukienda upate, most of the times ukipata dem mwenye she's down for whatever you want to give her, it never happen anywhere. Anywhere penye ita happen. Hizi stories zingine zinasikianga ati you have to peleke dem kwa umpeleke date, wine and dine and all that stuff. That's more of udem in the real sense. Hataki kuwa around wewe, hataki kuwa na wewe. She doesn't want to be around you, so you have to boo her in some
Bro,
type
ni
of way.
overkill. Hiyo ni overkill, bro. Hiyo ni overkill. Unajua Dizo ndo alinichania hiyo story. Sometimes una overkill for no reason. Una get if a Chile is down for it. Hii mambo ingine mingi sijui mnaenda kudai ni ya nini. It's mara hiyo. Unaona? Hii mambo ingine ni
Dem
overkill
akiwa
tu.
down, she's gonna take a risk, as long as she's gonna take the risk of come around penye uko, and then whatever happens. But pia wewe lazima ukuwe careful ile point yenye udema take your risk, so kwa akili yake ni more emotional, anaweza kuset up for kitu ya ujinga, so ni more of ina happen.
It's about the thing is what are you worthy the risk? Are you worthy the risk? Unajua ndo kitu mademu get. Hakuna kitu kingine mademu get.
Demu anataka tu angalia. Are you worth the risk? I don't think anafikirianga that far. For her it's more like ni kama mtoi ukimwonyesha kaswiti hata atafikiria ile switi nikiendea ndaumwa na ile dogi mtoi afikiriangi hivyo. Mtoi afikirianga like
but you Jimmy, there you are lying. There you are assuming. These women know what they are coming for.
But that's what I'm saying. Like most of the times when they do that shit, it fucks them up at the end. If the guy is not good for them, he's gonna fuck them up. Ndio maana saa zingine naonanga stories za Mkenya akipost anasemanga like sijui demu yake alisema alifurahia venye kupata mtoi na yeye. Sijui kama ni story ama ni kweli, but mimi nishaambiwa vitu kaa hizo, ndio.
Bro
and the reason
alicall jana, mi nashindwa like nini natry kuset up something naona call ba nashindwa inatoka wapi yo.
yeah,
Consistent and I'm like yo and we have discovered your Twitter. I'm like which Twitter gani discovered your account. Aki, I swear ningekuwa za mtoi na wewe sasa ingekuwa nipeleka River Tana nikamweka hapo kwa nini it's the best thing. That was just a crazy story yesterday, man.
and that shit happens. You know why that shit happens? They come back to their senses alafu wana realize, oh shit, umse angenifanya nikufe ama angefanya niumie, but ni an afterthought for them. But when they were doing that, it's more of you have to take the responsibility after that. No more patanga, like most black people out here wako jela because mademu wao walifanya na maboy hawakuwa that much responsible for the actions that they took, and then they fuck up, and then they have to answer to the authority after that. Alafu sawa wanakuwa fucked up, lakini inakuanga hivyo most of the time. Like mademu akifanya hizo vitu zenye ka boy dem anafanya hizo vitu kwako, unaweza furahia, but jiulize kama ni pia unafaa kujiuliza like kani worthy kwako wewe mwenyewe ka boy. Yeah, jukawe dizo pia ndio upate mtoi haikuwa like ulisema nataka kupata mtoi.
Actually nilisema I actually wanted a kid.
Ulisema leo naenda kukanyaga udem nipate mtoi naye.
Nilikuwa namkanyaga nipate mtoi.
Oh, well, that's more responsible for you, right?
Yeah, bro, my kid isn't this one is not
it's not a mistake.
No, a mistake, bro. You know, yeah, and I've even submitted before that I actually have a really, really big attachment to my kid, a really big one. Which might be
story.
Yeah, so yeah. But you see, what I'm trying to tell you is, it's an assumption that you think these women don't know what they're doing. No, these women, they're doing things based on what you tell them.
But what you tell, you as a guy, whatever you say, has a big, no matter most politicians have a big influence. Why? Because of what they say. So can you unaambia dem ataenda huko kwenye unasema, because you are a man and amezoea sauti ya mwanaume kumwambia kwenye anaenda. But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but now that's not how it has been, right?
It's always like that though. Like kama mwanaume ukiambia dem afanye kitu, the first couple days when you tell a girl to do something with your voice, she's gonna do that until ifike point yenye actions zako na kenye unasema they don't follow up. That's why wana testing him say. That's why madem wana kutest ama whatever they call it. They try to measure what you're saying or what you're doing, if it's adding up.
The woman follows you, bro. The woman follows you if she deems you worthy. Then she
but based on what you,
but not every man can go and tell a woman that, hey, you know, do this, and that woman will do that. As in, they ain't stupid. They only follow where they see this person can actually take care of me. Then now
every man, like Diesel, like every man always talks to like Mrs. in English Rihanna. You get what I'm saying? Every man always talks to a girl they see is on their level in some type of way.
It's because you can actually take care of her. You can pay for her cab, you can pay for her drinks. No. Otherwise, then you are going lower. You don't say you're going for people in your level. Then you're going lower.
No, every man talks to a girl. It's ni kama makanga akienda akiongelesha madem kwa mat, aongelesha hiyo madem in the sense of ako juu yao, ni more of like huyu dem anakaa maisha yake imechapa, I have some excitement for her, akona kitu ana offer.
I'm not following.
Kenya anasema ni ati in some sense ukiongelesha dem kuna ile kitu yenye you can tackle her with, like mi siwezi niongelesha dem mwenye is conversation yangu na yake is not gonna flow in the sense of atanipeleka place yenye sijui kuhandle.
But again, here you are not in control. You see, here you are not in control because it's the woman who now has to see you as worthy, as someone I can give myself to. It's the woman who decides that. Now,
how do you explain a makanga? How do you explain a makanga with an office girl?
Because the office girl wants dick, and that makanga is giving that dick as she wants it.
So what is that?
What do you mean? What is that? It's the woman who still decided. It is the woman
excitement.
It's what?
Excitement. Like he is more exciting for her. Like ako unpredictable kwake.
So meaning it's the woman who decided. It is not the man, because that man, if he had decided and gone to an office girl, which office girl would have accepted? It's the woman who has to. It's the woman who has to, deem you worthy, my friend. It's not you. So once she's deemed you worthy, then now she can listen to you. Like, hey, now you know what, you can actually lead me. But if she hasn't done that, bro,
okay,
even if you tell her what, bro, even in what tone, doesn't matter what man you are, she won't listen to you. In fact, she might even end up fighting you.
Yeah. I kind of agree with the point that you're making right now, based on like the different levels. But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like as a guy, in your head, in the sense of the people whoever you talk to or whoever you interact with, you always have an assumption of who's gonna fall into your net. Madem mostly, sindio? Like
ati
madem wagani watangua kwa net yako?
That is you as a man.
Yeah, you as a man, you najuanga like udem atangua kwa net yangu. Basically you're a fisherman, right?
But no. Now there is where in fact I think we had that conversation even here earlier, that you might think you're the one in control, but it is this lady who decides first it's you. Then now she'll show you the interests to allow you to take her. So apparently it's the ladies who are actually fishing.
But what I'm saying is that when you're not aware, aujui madem na wachagua, sindio? When you're not aware, madem na wachaguanga. But ukishakuwa aware, ukuwe fisherman, ukienda kufish, unajuanga una fish salmon, sindio? Unajua neti yako ni ya salmon.
Lakini itashika zingine bado.
Itashika zingine, but hizo ni kadhalika. But salmon ndio yako. So mimi nikienda kufish,
kwa hizo zenye nimeshika nitachapa.
Wanakaa hivi. Waget na fish madem ka huyu. Najua naweza taka ule. But najua ndio ataangua kwa neti. Wagiga sema. And then after that, maybe after some years, you grow based on wherever you are, sindio? ulikuwa kole, ulikuwa place ulikuwa, si ndio? Ukagrow, ukaingia radio na hiyo stuff yote, kwa Twitter. Sasa unaweza fish madem mwingine, si ndio? So ni ile form ya okay, sasa hii kulingana kile naona neti yangu imefika au madem. Okay, sema so ndo wasema like based on what I'm saying is more like when you go out you're trying to get a girl, right? You already know. I mostly naongea based on kile mimi nimeona, si ndio? Nikienda kufish out, I already know the mwenye naweza pata. Naweza taka beshte yake but najua ndo atakaa mtaani. Alafu baadaye beshte yake anaweza kaa pia. You get what I'm saying?
I'm really trying to follow it.
What do you mean you trying to follow it?
What I understood was that part of like your preference changes with the levels.
Your preference of the girls that you fucking with, right? It changes with the level that you're at. And I think sijui masilebo wa Kenya sahi sana.
That I agree with you.
Sijui masilebo wa Kenya sahi sana, but naweza sema kana ni mwenye kuko chini ni ule sijui cartoon.
The comedian.
Yeah, cartoon, si ndio? Naweza sema like sema kawa Dizo, si ndio? That could be easy for you because uko mtaani umejiweka place poa, si ndio? That's 1 2 3. Right? But kuna ule demo mwenye kwa TV. Ako 9 p.m. news. Za mtaani, si ndio? Dem wase wenye wanamuongelesha ni more in terms of the status that they're at kulingana penye huko. I'm not trying to diss you, but it's
bro, I'm not even, bro, you keep on losing me somewhere. You keep on
Ugege asema like
Kenya unaelewa Jimmy.
I'm trying to flow Nini with Jimmy. I thought he is saying like tuseme whoever is being seen on the screens, like the guys when you discuss ni wale like inaitangwa upper echelon ama the echelon guys
like ude mwenye alidedi juzi mwadhi mwenye alikuwa kwa TV kitambo alikuwa wazi
Caroline. No, not Kasavuli wenye mlisema mtu yeye anafanana na Moi.
Exactly. So kumaanisha Moi alikuwa na mhanya at some point, si ndio?
Yeah, najua tuwezi jua but it is what it is, bro.
Kulikuwa na rumor kaa hiyo, si ndio? Ama kitu kaa hiyo, si ndio? So kumaanisha wase walikuwa wanamuongelea au wanamuongelesha ni wase wenyewe kwa State House. Unagega sana.
Yani Jimmy in short unasema tu kuna nini, it depends with your level.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that is basically it, if you perceive, unajua you date people depending on your perception. If you perceive that this lady is out of reach to you just don't waste your energy, because our hind brains can measure our achievements. If that is why we have dreams and ambitions, there are things that's why we choose our battles. There's something that hata nikijaribu hapa I won't win, and you want something that if you put some efforts you will definitely win, and for a man it is determined by what you have, Yeah, even if you are smooth, of course you can be smooth, but you don't have resources. So if you don't have resources, you go to the cheap ones, you know, the people you can afford. Sasa unataka Dizo aenda apishane na akina Moi.
But nasema, that's why
Yeah.
everybody tukiwa watu hii,
Like,
everybody wanted to be.
lakini wewe umeangusha sana bana, mbona umempea cartoon?
Nasema mwenye mimi najua sijakuwa Kenya for long time, so nasema aje like
Cartoon tuachia akina Mkenya bana. I mean that
when
level.
you were kids, bro, when Steven, ndio
Yeah.
tukiwa watu hii ndio mwasi wote tulikuwa tunataka kuwa nini? Tulikuwa tunataka kuwa musicians.
Wewe peke yako maybe.
Tukiwa watu hii tulikuwa jua watu hii
Bro, I wanted to become a priest. What do you mean musician?
Why did you want to become a priest, bro?
It's because I was from a religious family, and
no, he moved the women.
Actually, basically, I wanted to be military. I don't know why.
I remember your story, bro.
Bro, I was to be a priest.
No, that's what I'm saying. I remember your story.
Till I tasted pussy and it was So you wanted to become a musician.
Because I saw the musicians pulling the fucking women, bro.
Ningekuwa nangoja Dizo amalize mass pale Olibasilika ndo tena tukachipo manan na masista.
Kwanza tungekuwa tunatoka nje hiyo sadaka ingekuwa imeingia real quick. Where are we going today? Imagine with that kind of money, Pastor Nganga can decide to fuck anywhere in this world.
Church pia inaweza kuwa a very good spot for fishing, but unakuta tu madem tu wamevaa
moto wako church wako broken na jabu. Like pale ni
they need a shoulder to lean on, manze. And then it costs you, you know, you just need to be just caring a bit kidogo tu, and invite them for lunch. Jamaa
unacheza sana.
Dizo, when are we ending the show? Dizo, when are we ending the show?
Ndio ilikuwa niwaambie let's end it now. Najua saizi hata pia Kenya you are about to go somewhere. Umeona mass imeisha, umeona church imeisha huko, like you've remembered. Anyway guys, let's end it, man. So whoever wants to say something can say. Otherwise me I'll just clear it up.
Yeah, and the show is available on YouTube and Dizo, kwa nini hujaweka kwa Rogue Radio ama it's the same issue ya logins and stuff?
No, nitaiweka. Hii hata si ndio ilikuwa ni trial nimefanya leo.
Okay, fine.
Tutabonga na you will organize me. Thank you Phantom Noya. He's the one managing that YouTube channel for me.
Nice. Amazing. Oh, well, yo guys, what's up? Jimmy Boros, sijui kwa nini una Kinembe Chronicles. You are supposed to get a copy, but they kujia copy kwa DM. 3D, Steven Sage, mkujia copy. These all love you sorted next week. To do together with Kibe. We'll insist on that copy, so
lazima niseme niko na kitabu.
Alafu like and also the copy that yenye na release, it's purely it's more of like that hard copy ni different one. It's more of an edition, like, you know, it has some extra juice. Got extra juice. So let's acha tuende vile itaslap. So meanwhile, Mary Louise hata amefika. My Mombasa babe. Ai, jamani.
Alafu Dizo, si ndio? Hizi siku zenye Kibe afanyi show I guess asubuhi uko hivyo, si ndio? Usiku hivi. Unafaa kufanya. Juu unacheki saka hii leo iko na a lot of listeners, so
I'll into that. So have you finished? Tukimalizaga tukienda tukipatia hapa pia Mary Louise.
Mimi niko rada.
Sawa. Mary Louise, give us your intro and final submission.
Hi everyone. Actually, I've not come to submit, but I've just come here to appreciate you guys for whatever you've talked about. Sorry I couldn't participate earlier, but kuna vitu vingine ninge disagree to agree, but ni sawa tu, maybe next time.
Ningetaka sana bana, ningetaka sana hiyo. You know, having a conversation from and when I say a conversation, just an open conversation from a woman's point of view, isikwetu tuna assume. Ndio sisi tuongee kiwanaume, then mwanamke tu pia aseme kimwanamke. So there's no assumption.
Yeah, true, by the way. Now, talking of that, actually, if there is something that I've come to realize on a woman's perspective is that most women, they tend to behave regarding with the type of experience they get in life, you know. So if a woman decides to be ratchet, definitely we at one point in her life, there's something happened to her. And that's why she decided to be the way she is. If a woman, because most women are naive, when they don't know anything, they're not exposed to a lot of things. Now, in terms of sexual and whatever have you, they're always naive at that tender age. And that's why you find that most men go for those tender ages because they find them like it's easy to maneuver around them than these people who have experience, people who have seen a lot. And I think also age matters in such perspective. So I don't think like all chiles are the same. Just like as we say, all gentlemen are not the same. So it depends. It's just a way of calculating your way through one person. Yeah.
And you see, if experience has made a lot of ratchet women, then clearly that ratchetness is what we are. Because if it had made a few ratchet women, then we would say we would go with maybe we would have been impacted by a different experience, meaning maybe we would have been better in the way people talk about how we are interacting. But since right now, most of us are the way we are based on experience, meaning that experience is what we are. That ratchet is what we are. Horse is what we are. But we don't want to accept that. No one wants to be called a whore. Come on, Aje. But we come out of here, bro, it's whorism. Oh my God.
Yes, Gizo, I agree. I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing anything. The ratchets and the hoes they come from within us because just like the way somebody was attacking in Kenya and saying like because this is he becomes indisciplined maybe because yeye akiona chile or something like that. And the fact that how should I keep it? I'm trying to look for the right words, but a person who will only choose to be what they are depending on what they've experienced. I'm just I don't want to say much on it, but I just know that a person will choose to be what they are depending on what they've experienced. Nobody is going to make you what you are now or tomorrow, but what you go through right now, it's what will make you be what you are going to be tomorrow. Yeah, simple as that.
Thank you. Yeah, that one you even summarized what I would have even said on it. But yeah, experiences shape you. How you get out of a certain experience, that's the win or the loss. That's who you will be. Anyway, thank you guys. And anyone before we close it up?
So my final submissions,
Jimmy,
Dizo, is
and then Jimmy, we can have three. Let's go with GD. Yeah. 3IG unatusikia? Are you there?
Oh yeah, my bad.
Okay.
For me, it's my closing remark is just to tell the cocaine guy he needs Jesus and Diesel, man. you should go to church with him as well because you wanted to be a priest. But all in all, like it was a very good show. I really enjoyed this actually. The interactions with all of you was dope. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Are you there, Jimmy?
Yeah, I'm here. For me, it was more like I was gonna suggest there's a guy I used to listen to. I'll go to Jesse Lee Peterson. He's more of a pastor, but it's not like a pastor the way unaweza chukulia pastor Kenya, but what he talks about is more like being more of yourself. Like the more you become yourself, the more you try to figure out who you are. It's gonna be easier for you to maneuver around other people, be it like the wild or women or whatever you're gonna maneuver around, right? And you can see people in a clear type of way because in any kind of day, you as a person are the same as everybody around you. It's just that you deny that you're trying to make yourself special, but you're not special. You're just like everybody else, and that's why people try to fight everybody because you are trying to fight the self in you in the other person. You're trying to judge yourself from the other person. That's why you never see gang members or Mungiki members fighting regular business people. They trying to fight other people just like them, and the reason they do that is because they're trying to fight themselves in other people. And yeah, just figure yourself out first, and then as you move around, you're gonna be able to see what's out there for you. Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Steve,
Steve.
I think we have Steve.
All right. Dizom Kenya and the rest of the speakers, man, it's been nice, having this conversation. It's more open than those conversations. They say it's a candid talk. It's a candid talk, and it saves space. And then after that, where people go exposing you. So what you're doing, Diesel, is good. It's just that sometimes some of us are married with our works. We are not able to participate. Regarding what we have said is, we have a practical life, and then we have the abstract life that people come and say, oh, as a man, you need to be like this, like that, and it's not practical. So we need to think about the things that are true, the things that have good report, and hold those things. I believe that we can be better than how we are right now. So otherwise, weni na siku njema, and yeah, all the best.
Okay. Nice. Dizo Mazinta Sema, okay, we hoping to have more shows with you, and Leo Edgar Japatikana, and we're hoping to have more evening shows. When you are not Nini, we can be doing like a 420 show on Rogue Radio with you for several minutes. Like an hour or two in the evening, a 420 show, like literally a kila siku in the evening. So we'll see how we can organize that. Itakuwa ina stream pia kwa Rogue Radio, and also it will always be available on on the other side. And also we'll be having different guests na nini, and the conversation, we'll keep the conversation as straight as it is and as bare as it was today. So Dizo, thank you for today's space.
Yeah, so on planning on the shows, hizo tutapanga, because I have a couple of shows. Niko na the football show, which I do thrice 4 times a week. So yeah, but anyway, we'll just come up with like a time. I always prefer this for 20 at night, bro. Because at night there's a way the conversations are always just so dark and deep. But yeah, we'll all plan that. And anyway, guys, let's always just focus on reality, man. Let's focus on reality, bro. You'll focus on a textbook and you'll get lost. Textbook is for exams. So see you guys tomorrow in the morning, man.